Hello, my name is Wizard GG or Wizard Good Game, and welcome back to the channel. Today is a bit different because this is a live stream from my Twitch channel, link in the description box down below. And I play, along with other video games, D&D, and this will be the first D&D series that is coming to the channel. So it's going to both. It will be on the Wizard GG Gaming and on Wizard Blogs. Let me know in the comments down below which channel it should remain on, whether it should remain on here or the other channel. So yeah, just let me know that in the comments down below. The stream is a bit of a session one. What's in D&D like a starter session, so it's a bit low key on the activity, but I'm sure there'll be more to come. But I hope you'll enjoy the bits of roleplay and the bits of the game. To let you know that the streams won't be edited at all. Although this is YouTube, the streams will be mostly unedited, other than me cutting out a large proportion of just the waiting around for the live stream stuff. Although I won't do that all the time. But today I am cutting down the stream size in a bit. And as you can see, I'm messing around and things like that in the background. All of that sort of live editing will be left in. I won't cut it out as much, but I will cut straight into the actual content um, for this one. But for other ones, I may not do. And there may not be voiceovers in the other ones. Uh, Only in this one, just to know, let you guys know what's going on. So yeah, with that, hope you enjoy the stream. Hope you enjoy what you see. Okay, goodbye. Wizard GG out.
You died, so I have to make a new one. But I have to see what races there were.
I said we couldn't really ignore the dice, but we did say
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could survive.
So what races do we have? I don't want to pick a race that somebody already is. For my new character.
Well, yeah, you could survive if you wanted to.
No, I died fair and square.
I rolled like several times.
Yeah, it's It was just destined, unfortunately.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I mean, the worst case scenario is I did have you in a hospital, captured by the people, basically, and the
Nah,
guys would have to break
I'm
you out.
dead. It's okay. I died. I can accept my fate. I had a
Uh,
cool character, but he died now. So
You have a cat person
uh,
and
yeah, there's all the D&D
dead
races.
lady.
Yeah, D
well,
and
I know all the races. I just don't want to be a race somebody already is. So I'm wondering what races have already been taken. I want to be
there's
unique.
there's Goblin, there's Half Elf, there's Warforge. These are all the ones already taken. So you're making a new character,
Is that
Rod.
it?
I think there's a cat.
There's a cat. I believe the other two are elves or high elf and elf, different type of elf that I've forgotten.
Okay. I
I
shall
don't
pick
know.
a race that has not been picked.
For Jay's picture in the world, it's just a lot of green smoke and a really ashy looking dead lady.
Yeah,
Maybe he's a dead lady.
yeah.
Have we verified the life of which are lifing?
Uh,
No, I haven't.
No.
there are also th- you could also be a cyborg person, like half human, half
Don't we already
robot.
have a Warforged?
Yeah,
It's kind of a.
it's
That's
Warforged,
just
but
a less good Warforged.
Warforged,
That's.
but 50%. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be 50% Warforged. If I'm Warforged, I'm 100% or nothing.
I'm like 20%. I got an arm. I got
Yes, you've got a
Ah, well, that's not really a cyborg. That's just I lost an arm, so I replaced it.
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm
Uh,
not that good at tinkering, so I mean it kind of does what it needs to.
You
It
wanna
gets a little stuck
the ones that
sometimes.
are definitely not taken are Dragonborn, Dwarf, Gnome, Halfling,
Hey, can you delete my
Orc.
character sheets and give me a new one? The Tranquil and Van character sheets, and just send over a new one instead of me having to alter the stats on an already statted character, which would be a pain in the ass. Oh, look, it's Jay. Hello, Jay.
Hello.
Hi, Jay.
Hello.
What race is your character?
I'm a human
Oh.
from
Oh.
the Shadowfell, though.
So,
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You had an interesting backstory, but we're plain old boring human.
Not exactly a plain old boring human. Shadow touched because.
Well, no, you had
that's
the cool
me.
backstory, but you were still
Yeah,
a
yeah.
plain old normal human.
Yeah, plain old human.
I
Having
I
a right
have
old vibe we are.
I actually have a chill backstory this time.
Oh, we do have a cat. You're right. You're right, Davis. There's a cat.
what's your username on? Oh, you're still Tranquil on here.
I still have Tranquil as my name for now. I have to make a new character before I give myself a name.
There you go. There's your new character sheet.
Excellent. I can't believe I'm the only one who died.
I guess technically,
harsh.
technically, as this is also kind of a Star Wars ripoff, I could make like a clone race, but
Well, this is not a Star Wars ripoff.
Hold on a
That's-
second, you look like me! That's because I am you.
There's no city punkness in Star Wars, as far as I know.
uh,
They don't have steam
but yeah,
power.
there are Force users and things like that.
Well, that's always been a magic thing in D&D, so I
Did
guess you
somebody
could say
say telekinesis?
D&D
Yes,
is stealing from Star Wars.
I had a Sith prepared. Well, not. I mean, a dark necrotic Force user.
Yes,
Uh,
that sounds better.
not totally not the same. Totally
They're not
yeah.
the same.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're on about.
so in that,
Distinctly different.
They
yeah,
sound
so
distinctly different
yeah,
to me.
lawsuit different worthy.
Yeah.
Edit sheet directly. I don't want to use the character master. You only have a couple races.
So there's
Roll 20.
Dragonborn, Dwarf, Halfling,
I'm thinking of being a
half-elf.
changeling.
Changeling. That might be nice.
That'd be cool.
I'm thinking of making like an ultimate like Mass Effect level assassin.
Oh, I was gonna go completely stealth. That works though. We could
We
both
need
be
to
assassins.
please
Well,
help.
I'm gonna go with the even stealthier. Not just a guy
He's gonna
who's
go Val
super
levels.
secret, but
It's
the
Val levels of stealth.
the
Right,
changeling level of stealth where I'm just disguising all the time. I'm the
Y-
disguise guy. I'm the
Oh,
face.
okay.
Uh,
I'm
y-
quote
There you
unquote the
go.
face.
oh, so you're
The
going more social than stealth
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, because I'm gonna be the one who changes my appearance
the
and
blender.
just
Yeah,
walks in and be like, "Hey guys,
yeah.
hey guys, it's me, Jeremy. I'm okay. Hey."
Oh, hey, Jeremy, it's been months.
Oh, I
Yeah,
haven't seen you in
so
a long time,
I
man.
stepped on that mine and my foot came off, but I'm okay
Yeah, we all
now.
thought you were dead. We had a funeral and
No, no.
everything.
Yeah, that came to that. It was great. Good times.
I attended my own funeral.
It was a great
You don't
time.
know it, but I was there.
You were there. You guys were crying. I was like, oh, that's touching. And now I'm back. I'm
Hand out
sure that
We
would
are
happen so weirdly.
missing 2 people, really.
What's a size? With a changeling, you can do a size modifier. Roll a D2D4. What does that even mean? Can I become larger than medium? I don't understand.
I believe
Um,
that's just like the variation on your height.
Or you could
Oh,
become
my
small.
height.
Yellow.
Oh,
Hello.
hello,
Oh,
Tomley.
okay. It says 5 feet plus 1 inch plus your size modifier. So I'm gonna be some.
Huh.
I'm gonna be short, actually. Jeez, that's pretty short.
Everyone's here now. Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Wait,
hello.
is that everybody?
Hello.
1, 2,
hello.
3,
Hello, hello.
5. There's
Yeah.
5 of us. Is
Yes.
5
Sorry.
the right number?
Is there a god of witches? Am I blind or not?
There is a new. There's a little handout called Gods, which is
I'm
all
looking at it.
Wait, did
gods
you say
there.
God of Witches? Do I have a God of Witches
Yeah,
in my
like-
gods? Now I have to look at my god.
There we go.
My God.
Have
So
I actually
yeah.
forgotten a god?
Yeah. So as you can see, there's it's the probably least important document, but kind of important at the same time. That the gods are basically considered dead in this world.
Rest in
Or
pieces.
never
laugh at their despise.
existed to some people. Like some people don't believe the gods existed.
Hi,
Yay.
dear.
Yes,
Apart
the
fro-
We can
atheist.
have atheists. Yes.
Yes, yes, there are atheists in this universe, similar to how our world actually works.
Oh man, can we have people who think they're gods? Those are fun too.
Someone
False
with a god
prophets.
complex.
Yeah, there will probably be people with god complexes.
Bow to me, I am a god. What? No. What? That
Uh,
doesn't
but
make
so
sense.
yeah, this is the least but yet most important document here because it's like not a lot of people believe in these, but at the same time they are here.
They could be real. Who knows?
Of course, uh, the uh, uh, the f- the Force warriors believe in the gods. In
Oh.
particular, Liberus, which is just god of it, like Christian god, god, the god. You know,
Ah.
they do believe
They're
it. They also
mono-gods.
yeah yeah they don't. They do believe Vecna's a real thing, but he's basically Satan.
Satan.
To them.
Yes. The reverse.
Yeah,
Got
and he is in, and Vecna is the one in charge of necrotic warriors.
You know what? I don't think I have a god of witches in my world. No, I
M-
do.
My
Huh,
God could
Nikai.
kick your God's ass.
Yeah,
Whoa,
I
whoa.
mean,
I mean,
I mean,
true, but
I
damn.
mean, yeah, I mean, you have the god of
I've got two.
I've got Musnus, god of knowledge, life, mechanics, machines, warforging, and
How
the
do I
one
pronounce that one? Because I'm thinking about going hyper religious for him, and I don't want to say my god's name wrong.
it's if you look in the
You can't say your god's name wrong. You just say that other people
That's
are
it.
saying
Well,
it
Like
wrong.
mechanics, Mecenas, maybe?
Mercenas. So if you look in handouts in the little thing,
That is also my God, by the way, so
yeah,
we'll get on swimmingly.
Hey,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
And
for Zahir. Zahir's gonna be like my guy, god of darkness and poison. You know.
I believe he's not a good guy.
Don't
My
worry about
guy.
it.
I believe he might be evil. I'm just saying, but he is one of the.
Fine.
I guess you could just follow his teachings on how to make good poisons and be in the dark without going. Yeah,
I'll go Sehanine actually.
So you bloody brogue again.
Sir,
No, I'm a sorcerer.
Oh.
Samurai got it. Um,
Goddess of the moon.
the only god that probably some people would say no, or the only
Hello,
god
Astro.
here that people.
Ooh.
Hi Astro.
I
The
think
only
you'll find I'm the goddess of the moon. I
yeah.
mean, does anyone else have them tattooed on their knuckles? Just saying.
By the way, UN or un, it was a real living
Yes,
god.
United Nations. I have heard of these gods. Yes.
The United Nations. Yes, I too have seen that flag.
Um,
I mean, God.
it was a real god. It was basically a supercomputer that went that got
You
so
can't bow
that
to a
got so
supercomputer.
that got so powerful
can.
and intelligent it became a god before being shut down.
Well,
the
that
Oh,
still
What
doesn't
you're
make it
saying is
God.
Skynet. It
Y-
was
I don't think it's a
Skynet.
God.
Yeah,
I think
basically it was
Skynet.
Skynet. Yes, basically it
Aw,
was
correct.
Skynet.
I was
And then
hoping.
one crazy guy in the corner was like, "Hey, we should praise it like a god," and then the other guy was like, "No, we're gonna shut him off. That's insane. You're an idiot," and he shut him off. I think
You
that's
see
how
this
that
god?
went.
I was
See this
hoping more
god? It's awful
Hitchhiker's
lot
Guide
like
to
a
the
computer.
Galaxy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's how that went.
but yeah,
In my mind, at least.
at the same time they decided. Do you know what? Do you know what they've done? Well, you'll reach this at higher levels. You'll have to clear this later. But there's an AI designed to keep buildings and people safe, and it's literally its only job is like
Oh God, are we in the
stop
Matrix?
you
Do we have
breaking
to
in.
get out?
No, it's like
Okay. That was
you
scary for a
Onyx.
moment.
You literally have watched Leverage. Do you remember the Steranko system? You've watched that
Oh.
show before. So
What
do you,
show?
Leverage. Do you remember the
Oh, Leverage.
Leverage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen Leverage.
Do you remember the Distranko system? I believe it was called.
Stranko. I don't know if that's what it's called, so now I have to look it up.
Basically, it was an AI computer controlling a building, and it is super effective at like keeping out spies, thieves, other people like that.
Building uses leverage. It is super effective.
Let me look it up because now I'm curious what the AI was called because I looked up Distranko, but that didn't come up with
Oh, Gary
Uh,
on it.
anything.
it was something
Hey,
like
AI Gary, hey, Gary.
Stranko or Distranko or something like that.
It's a decent show.
It was in
Leverage
the
was.
it was in the first
Leverage.
it was in the first episode where that old guy who's Parker's father.
Ooh, first episode. I could just look that up and that'll give me.
It was like
Leverage TV show first episode.
no, like the first episode where Parker's father turned up. Hold on.
First episode. Parker's.
Parker, get me pictures of
Father.
Spider-Man.
Parker. Spider-Man.
Parker is in the girl Parker.
I think you might have an addiction to Spider-Man. No! Get me
Pictures of Spider-Man.
pictures of Spider-Man.
I wonder,
Alright.
do you think if
It's a
he ever
riddle.
had a conversation with Spider-Man, he'd just ask for pictures of Parker?
Spider-Man, get me pictures of Parker. I need
Good
to know what
Spider-Man, you hear?
Let's see. It's the one with like the old guy in it. I believe it was like season 2 or 3.
Her pseudo father.
Yeah, yeah, her
Mentor?
pseudo father. Yeah, her mentor.
Let's see if it's gonna give me the name of that AI because I don't know. If
It
it's
was
got
mentioned in that episode, from
When
what I
you said
remember.
pseudo-father, my mind instantly went to the game Octodad and was like, pseudopod father.
That was a weird game. I still don't know how he had kids that were not octopi.
It's a great game though.
Well, I don't know. They didn't explain how his children were not part octopi. All
Right,
right.
ignore the fact that his children are human for a second.
Okay.
Someone
Make
clearly
note.
not watched
No,
enough
what?
anime.
What?
He's an octopus.
What you
Yeah, there
don't
was a-
understand is that the husband died and he replaced the husband,
And the
Wait,
wife doesn't
what?
suspect a thing.
and this
Really?
and the wife doesn't know a thing.
Wow, she must have really disliked her husband to not notice that he changed.
I mean, everyone was so
Or
dumb as shit.
or
in that
it,
game
or either that the octopus it gave fairly good
yeah,
experience.
those
Oh.
tentacles.
Great massage, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she
I
was
mean, if that's what she's into.
instantly swayed. She was like, "Oh, you have new moves, and I enjoy them. I will ignore everything else."
I think I've seen a cartoon about that.
But
Yeah.
anyway, I can't
Oh,
I can't
no.
remember what episode, but anyway, it's like a super AI that keeps people out of a
Yeah.
building, basically.
Davis, is there something you'd like to
So
point out?
you're
so
telling me now.
basically they
What are
made
you doing, step octopus?
Oh god. Oh god.
I regret everything now.
I think Dance gets -1 inspiration point.
Okay, I'm gonna love the heat and die in the dark.
Why did you start that for him?
If what class is good for a guy who kind of goes in and like is all charismatic?
I guess Changeling is good.
Yeah, changelings are pretty good.
No,
speaking
I mean
of
a class. I need a class, guys. I have
Oh,
a range.
Bard.
A paladin.
Bard?
Class act.
Bard?
I also want to be like a sniper. So, is there a sniper who's also good at charismaticness?
charismatic artificer?
You could
Ranger?
you,
You could be like a you could be
Ranger
any
or
class, really. It's just
Ranger,
have high
Bard.
charisma.
But
Like,
can bards use weapons? That's the
Yeah,
thing.
they
Like,
can.
I don't think
They can
bards-
use
Yeah, they can,
weapons.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really? What
Yes.
weapons can they use?
Crossbow, if I remember correctly, but I'd imagine with this world there's likely to be guns, so...
Yeah, they would have accuracy.
So is this like what is
I
this like
thought you'd use a
Civilization V,
banjo.
where if I have a crossbow I can upgrade my crossbows into musketmen because they're the same thing? Is that
Kind of, yes, really, yeah.
Wait,
yes, alright,
I
I can
love
use
that.
that gun.
Except
then.
it skips all the generations of musket men to machine gun men, just straight to laser gun.
Oh,
yeah,
I
that's
love that.
I love the
anything-
Civ 5 comparison.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I can only use hand crossbows. Does that only upgrade into pistols?
yeah,
Yeah, it's only a
pistol,
pistol. It's only
pistol.
yeah, it's only a laser
Oh,
pistol.
but that's not a
When-
sniper. I need a sniper.
When you
It's
forget a
normal,
Like a
unit.
normal crossbow. Just use a normal crossbow.
No, they don't have normal crossbows. They can only use hand
Broadcaster.
I'm
crossbows.
sure
Short bow.
one of the subclasses does, I believe.
Chewie, use
Uh,
Chewie's weapon, a bowcaster. Pew pew.
So,
Yeah.
wait, are bowcasters a thing? I don't want a
Yeah,
bowcaster. I've used those in Battlefront 2. They weren't that great. They were really annoying, actually.
Cyberpunk, anything's possible with
You could
imagination.
you
Yeah.
could you could also just get how much gold should a sniper rifle be?
Well, I
That is
know
a
I can buy
question.
one,
Oh,
but
expensive, I
I may
bet.
not be able to
Prob-
use it because, you know, I need
If
the
you
ability.
wanted to,
I
a sniper rifle...
believe Ranger would be the one that would have.
Ranger?
Yeah.
Would a sniper rifle be
No, the thing is,
considered
you need.
It would be a
Martial
longbow,
weapon?
wouldn't it? It would be a longbow, wouldn't it?
Yep.
The
A
equivalent.
sniper rifle would be a martial weapon, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
So if
Yeah,
you
it
wanted
would be.
to
It
go,
would be better than longbows.
if you wanted to go bard, the College of Valor at 3rd level gives you proficiency with medium armor, shields, and martial weapons.
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
You can inspire people in battle, so you can use bardic inspiration to allow people to add on to their AC.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I'm going to put a bottle in the old
Yeah, because I don't think there's a ranger who's really charismatic. None of
yeah,
the
I'm gonna
subclasses
just put
are.
a bottle in your old. You carry on with your character
Legolas.
creation.
Well,
Onyx.
the
I-
thing is,
Wait, just
Ranger,
one second.
Ranger. Oh, you could play fighter then, and go range, and go charisma with your second stat.
Oh.
So
GG,
people,
real quick before you do, I know you're fixing to like cut us off on all this, but I needed to ask, can I change the name of the short bow to like a pistol?
you could have
Like I meant to ask.
you can change your short bow to a laser pistol. You can convert it to that. Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. I forgot to ask that yesterday.
Yeah, basically you swap out your your medieval weapon for the fancy weapon.
Cool. Can
What?
I upgrade my composite bowman into laser machine guns, please?
No,
That seems normal.
no.
got a sword cannon,
You
I'm all for
you
it.
could get the I think with archer bow you could get the
Is there a
stormtrooper
laser
guns.
bow? Wait.
You
can
can
Oh,
have
stormtrooper guns. Nice.
you could
God.
also you can also have laser bow if you really wanted
I
to.
want a
What?
laser bow.
Yes, that is a thing. You can have laser bows. It's basically a bow with a laser string. How you hold the string, don't question physics,
You
okay?
have protections on your finger to
Hey,
come
draw
through
the
the line.
string.
that's in Red Alert 3, so I'm okay with that. It didn't explain it there either, but that's a
No, you
Red
know
Alert
it's
3.
you have protections on your hand. That's why.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why.
yeah. Okay, so people, while Onyx is doing his thing, I'm going to briefly do a introduction. Uh, as well as being
Nice
here,
to meet you. I'm Dan.
being here on Twitch, we're also here on YouTube. So you can all say hello to
Hey,
YouTube.
Wait, are you
Hello,
streaming to
YouTube.
YouTube or is it just?
It's
Hey,
gonna be
yes.
it's gonna be sent pre-recorded, I believe
Ah.
Tuesday, because you have to wait like 48 hours before.
Hmm.
Catch you next Tuesday.
Yeah,
So-
hype.
So yeah, it be on YouTube on Tuesday. On I think
not gonna watch it.
I've got two channels, so I'll put it on both because I'm not really sure where it should go. But yeah, so that's happening. The old series, the one we're doing, won't go on YouTube because it's like in the middle and no one will know what's going on. This
Yeah,
one,
fair enough.
it will go.
Yeah. How did
But we
get
could
here?
confuse a whole generation of people. That sounds like fun.
Oh man, anytime Minimus gets
I don't
brought up,
think you
people will
need
just be like,
to.
"What?"
So
Yep.
Who?
1,
I
2,
think-
3,
I think a generation is
4,
already confused enough.
Word.
5,
Bloody
5.
zoomers. Shakespeare.
Shake head. I guess
Shakespeare.
I could go a
Oh my
gunslinger,
god.
but that seems boring.
Oh ho.
Okay.
Shakespeare.
So we're gonna do some sort of cold entrances, as it were.
I mean, to be fair, I was gonna. I forgot to do a GG, but I was like, yeah, I might make a different character and stuff like that because this one's cool. But I was like, I have something better in mind, but whatever. I guess I'll roll with this one for today, or whatever.
Yeah, please stick with this one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Die off
What's
before
wrong with
next
your
set.
character?
That's
Your
fine.
character's great.
yeah. So
Yeah, but
Astro.
the one I've got in mind's better and funnier.
So Astro, what are
Sort
you
of.
up to in the city? What are you doing?
After the raid, right?
It was yeah, in the raid, the first heist you did, guys, was canon, by the way. So
Okay.
That's why I have to
I
make a new
probably went
character.
silent for a few days, and then I tried to look for a new job somewhere.
okay, so yeah, you're looking around like the city. You sort of are walking around, and you just find a dead man just in an alleyway. What do,
That sounds
Okay.
what do you want to do?
I want to investigate the body to know who it is.
It looks like it was a homeless guy, and it looks like he got slit across the throat. He's wearing like rags, those woolen beanie hats, rags, long grey sort of beard. Uh, and his throat was slit, along with his eyes were taken out.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how I kill someone.
I had to remember because I fought a couple people. In
No,
the
yeah,
alleyway
you
in
you,
one
you
shot.
never did that. Yeah.
I was like, did I kill this man? Like,
Like
no,
you, I
no,
think I
didn't.
think you killed someone, but you didn't do it that way.
I don't think I killed him. I think he barely survived and his friend took him away.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I warned them against crime.
Okay, is so there's no info. Is it recent?
It looks very recent. It looked like it only happened a few hours ago.
Oh God. Not to self. Never going this alleyway ever again. I'm going to go and try to look deeper in the alleyway if there's something with my bow out because.
Yeah, you're sort of walking along, and you sort of you're you're sort of tracking around. You see a camera at the end of the alleyway, but it would have seen whoever it might have seen a guy coming in. You don't know, but you won't be able to access that camera. And you're sort of looking around. You do see a trail of blood going off in one direction. As you round the corner, you sort of bump into um, Dance's character just walking along, minding his own business. He was just happened to be in the area.
I mean, I assume I was walking back to the
Yeah,
church?
yeah,
Priory?
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know,
You're
whatever.
going back towards the church, yeah, and you just bump into Dance along the way, Astro.
What are you doing here?
I mean, I've come to give this money to the church. What do you think?
There's been a murder just right there.
What? More murder? Say, where's the rest of the group?
You're all.
That I don't know.
By the way, you've all been doing your separate things, individually.
long has it
So
been like?
yeah, some people decided to go dark. Other people have been doing other jobs. So you've probably been like 3 weeks apart from each other, not in contact particularly. So this is probably literally out of the blue for you.
Wait, oh,
Uh,
yeah,
a
'cause I
few,
was gonna say,
there are you are more in a public area, and a few people hear murder. they,
Oh, okay. Wait, wait. I'm gonna whisper to his ear.
okay, roll
"It's
stealth
a
then.
murder."
I'm not going to shout it out if there's people in the way, like people next to me.
Yeah, yeah, there are people around, so yeah, you need to roll stealth.
Okay.
I assume
Should
him,
be
not
fine.
me.
Yeah.
I stealthily hear.
Steals.
I didn't kill nobody.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, no one hears. No one other than Dance hears what's going on.
I was gonna say, actually, oh no, wait, I did kill a guy, didn't I, last? Because I remember I used his body to fucking block bullets. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, true.
It looks
Bet
like
you did.
it looks like it was a murder though, more than
Oh, yeah, that
what
was
your
it.
guy's
Murder
MO
did
is.
murder.
Someone took his eye out. Eyes out.
Wait, sorry, what does this have to do with me, sir?
You're in the area. It's been.
Oh,
It's pretty
yeah,
recent.
I suppose my medical skills could come in handy. Either way,
I'm bringing to the body then.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, are we there? Do I have medicines?
Yeah. Make a medicine check.
Great.
You can't really. You don't know why he took the eyeballs or anything like that. You can see that the attacker it was well known to the guy because he seemed to just face him and not react. There's no defensive wounds.
All right.
The attacker, the victim knew the attacker.
Seems he was taken by surprise. Can I check for wallet or something like that? Was that investigation or something? Like, you know, can
Yeah,
I pat him down?
investigation. Yeah. Make a perception check as well, both of you.
No, right?
Ooh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, investigation.
Well, I can see how this is going.
Well, you sort of search him, but considering he's homeless, he probably didn't have a lot. Uh, Astro and Timely, you hear what sounds like a very heavy-duty vehicle, a very, well, Astro hears it, not Timely, but Astro, you hear a very familiar heavy-duty vehicle coming down the road. One that happened to pull up outside of a bar before. What do you guys
Run.
want?
Well,
Yep.
wait,
It's the popo.
wait, what bar?
The
Is this
bar of the one shot.
The one where we got shot at.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah, no, okay, yeah.
A very familiar vehicle with that same sound is
Yeah,
coming.
I was gonna
It's
say
coming down the road.
the big machine gunny boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll just follow.
We go the
obviously
other
take-
way.
Yeah, wherever he's running, I'm running, because, you know, I'll take a hint.
Make athletics or acrobatics checks.
Right,
Which one is?
I mean, athletics is better. Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Timely, you're a little too slow, and as you're sort of running,
Yeah.
sort of hurling yourself like away, you hear, "Hey, someone's going over there! Stop!" As the familiar crackle of the familiar sort of crackle of high force security guards clock you,
Alright.
and they go, A1, A4, go, and two soldiers are coming after you.
I mean, these are bad coppers, right, aren't they?
Well, it's a evil private security force, but yes, yeah, it's kind
Right,
of the
okay,
only
so I was
security.
like, there's no point in me turning and being like, yeah, okay, I was just investigating this random chump, because I'm just gonna get
Nope.
knackered.
Um.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shit, what are my options? Jesus.
You can,
Run.
you can surrender. They may beat you up, but they have, but they will take
I'm
you
gonna go
in
next to him
or
and
run.
cast Long Strider.
Ah, nice.
So
Okay,
he runs even faster now.
okay, so you two are running off.
He has
Yep.
become speed.
Ka-chow.
Yep.
Yeah,
No
so
stopping
I
to
guess,
them.
yeah, I guess we're just legging it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, are we
I
near the
will leave.
church
I
or
will
anything?
leave you. I will leave you to it. You two running as the stormtroopers run behind you.
What? Are they really called stormtroopers?
I mean, ironclad full armor security guards.
Yeah. Security
A
guard.
non-related equivalent.
Yes, indeed.
While I'm running away, I'm not the droid you're looking for.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll just leg it to the church, and obviously, like, you know, I assume with you know, that long strider and stuff like that, me and him
Yeah.
managed to out flee.
Yeah. I'm leaving you to run away. Yeah. Okay. We then switch over to a guy sort of in like a fourth floor like apartment building, sort of over his like computer in like this small, very small room with like like the computer and the bed. You can pretty much like roll into bed and then roll back to the computer. It's like a tiny room with loads of little posters and machinery and like hacking, like high tech hacking tech. Uh, Passing by the window every like 4 minutes is like a train, like a monorail train, like it's on top, and then just like everything falls off, like all the posters and all the like things just like slowly are like coming apart because the train just like rattles them off the s- um thing. So Sky, why didn't you tell me what you're up to?
Uh, I think he'll probably just like googling himself and his family stuff and trying to figure out like what happened and like trying to see if there's anything new come up. Like, is there like new reports about himself or if that's anything like that, and trying to figure out, I guess, what happened.
Yeah. I can hear myself. Sorry,
You can.
Let me fix that.
that was slightly distracting. Sorry, I was just like trying to focus, but yeah. So yeah. You're sort of looking at your yeah. You know. You've been saying, you know, family help, help with new identification software that that sort of tracks people's ID chips, or tracks people's skin tones, facial placement, and things like that. So basically, like it gives a deep profile of people and things like that. A thing that would pop up on the news that you would notice is high stakes robbery of golden statue um as group known as the Green Arrows infiltrate and steal a valuable gold statue from a museum. None of the one member, two members are dead. The rest have fled and disappeared. And it would interest you because they caught a hacker with a protocol with they discovered that he had protocols into um 50's like identification algorithm basically.
Okay.
You had also received um an email from somebody saying that they may need your help, and it's the green and it's like got like green arrows. Roll an intelligence history, whatever you know, to sort of check to know what the green arrows are.
Okay, give me 1 second. Da-da-da-da. Intelligence or history. I guess I rolled history then.
History. The Green Arrows are sort of a thieves group that steal from rich and powerful people who seem to be rather untouchable by the private security or law enforcement system lack of it here, and they steal from them, they expose them, they, you know, take everything they've got and take down that person when other things can't necessarily do that. Have helped a lot of people
Okay.
in the past. That's probably what you would know from them.
And they're requiring my help for topic?
Yeah, they say they may require your help for a job, and one of their members may visit you today.
Okay, so there's not a point that like says like I need to meet up with them. They're coming to me.
Yeah, they're coming to you. Apparently, one of them had found your contacts
Okay.
and
Okay.
and said that. Another thing is you'd got another email requesting that you help fix some programming in a cyber arm. It's a side job to
Oh.
you. It's like you get some extra credits or things like that. Um, and you get a little buzzer at the door.
Hmm.
And Davis, why don't you sort of say hello?
Okay, so
You're the one getting the new software to make your arm work a bit better.
all right. Yeah, this is the guy, right? This is the cyber guy, the guy that does the t- hello?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Who is
I
this?
I I need my arm fixed.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
It kind of sticks like every now and then. Like I'll try to stretch it out and it sticks. It's like you see and like it like catches and it like kind of and then it extends out.
Okay, so Sky will open the door and I guess just let him in.
Yeah. Do you want to describe your character to Davis's, and then Davis will describe it to you, so you can go first.
Yeah, so Sky is he is a high elf wizard, and he has like short brown hair and pale skins and purple eyes, and he's kind of wearing like just your normal hacker programmer clothing, and like on his left arm there's like a lot of like different pockets and mechanism and just different, I guess, like machinery on his right arm and left arm, and there's like a lot of pockets you can take stuff from it, take stuff out. He can take stuff out from it, and that's basically USB. And in the room, you probably see a mechanic ego just perching, which where the window is, like clerking his little head and like looking around.
Okay.
And Davis, you
Hmm.
describe you to this man.
So I'm kind of a sickly-ish green color.
Oh.
Got and don't let it scare you, but I'm a goblin. I know
Oh my gosh.
a lot of people some people don't really care for goblins around here, but I'm it's just my skin color, so I'm not really, it's not me being just sick. But I do kind of dress fairly nice. I know I put a picture in Discord, but those clothes aren't correct. Um, but I'm fairly dressed up. Like I got a fairly decent suit. I mean, it looks hand me down. Like somebody wouldn't give their best suit to a goblin, but it's a nice suit. And yeah, I got a kind of copperish right arm, and it's really just like it looks like two bones that go to an elbow joint. That's just a circle, like a little. It goes one direction, and then it goes up to a hand that's actually like still my goblin hand, but it's like got the robotic parts inside of it,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's me.
Is goblin like usual in the city, or is it like something unique that's not that usual?
Um, to have you been in a you can roll like a d20 to see if you've been in a factory before, because otherwise it's pretty rare.
180. No, wait. How do you do that?
Slash R,
/R.
/R.
and then one space 1d20.
Yeah.
1d20. Oh, nope.
Yeah, this is pretty unusual. You've not really seen any goblins when you've been out or about in the area. This is very rare.
I do apologize for my appearance. And you said miss. Sorry, I do.
It's a guy.
Oh, okay. Sir, I'm sorry. It's I'm not. I don't get out much. The traditions are new for me. I do apologize.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm not racist. It's just It's just not usual to see someone like you, you know.
It's not you,
Also,
it's
like-
me.
Yeah, I understand that. We there's not many of us out out in the city. But I do have a past. Like I'm fairly well tamed, as some have called me.
Of course, of course. And also, Sky is pretty young. He's like 20 years old, so he's not being around at all. So that's also one of the reasons that he was picking it at. And he will probably welcome you in and set you on the sofa and prepare trying to fix your arm.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave you to it and then come back to you in a moment. Jay, you'd been away and hiding. And then someone had forwarded you an email, and it was a video of this woman talking about her late husband, who had very simple pancreatic cancer. That was really easy and cheap to cure, but the medical company and the insurance company said that he had more infections than that, which were not true. The doctors had told her that this was not the case, and they had shot him because they couldn't afford the treatment. But it should have been covered, and to please help her to bring the insurance company to justice.
Okay.
And you would reckon this was like a Green Arrow MO? Have you been? Has anyone been looking for R?
No. I
Uh,
was just doing like one job for them. I'm like a tourist.
yeah.
I'm not from around here.
So this lady, she seems quite distraught, and knowing how you are, she's like, "Please help me." So you've probably thought, "Okay, I'll come and help them again," sort of thing.
Yeah, I need information on the insurance company. So she's only given me like the basic, this is what's happened,
Yeah,
these companies have been involved, help.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You would need to get into the hospital and get her hospital records. So that's probably you'd need a hacker or maybe someone to help you get into a hospital. Uh, Hospital records pretend to be protected, not by armed guards per se, but definitely by some security system to stop people stealing hospital records. So you've been looking around, and someone said that there's a contact who's been probing around in cyberspace for particular information, and they think they would be of use to you, and sent you an address, as it were. So you're sort of heading down that way.
Yeah, I'll head to the address, I suppose.
Yeah. As you're sort of heading down, you see, uh, you you sort of see, you then sort of see a car sort of park in front of you. You don't really pay attention to it, but then you get like a tingling feeling, like that thing that someone's watching you, and you sort of turn around and you see the person sort of stepping out of the car, a fully like full plate suited armored, very tall humanoid figure sort of steps out of the vehicle, and sort of she sort of like she doesn't seem to be attacking you per se, but going like sword. She's got a red like laser sword like drawn.
Is she approaching me?
She is like walking towards you.
She's drawn the sword and she's approaching me.
Yeah. 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 And she's and as she approaches you, move out the way.
I step out the way.
She sounds. Roll an insight.
There's my insight.
She said it's a female Goliath. You're thinking with the accent,
Mhm.
and yeah, she's like, "Do not attack," sort of thing, because she can sort of roll with your insight. You can sort of she's as she's coming towards you, and you sort of thinking she's coming towards me with the sword. She's like, "Do not attack. Move out the way." Roll intelligence or history, I guess.
I have no intention of attacking. I'm just on my way.
History.
Making my way
You're
downtown.
not sure really of who this would be, and you carry on.
Yep, I just step out the way, and as soon as I'm out the way, I'm just gonna go ahead and just gonna go ahead and do 1 second. Let me grab it. Just gonna cast this.
Invisibility. Mhm.
Yep. Just gonna go invisible
Mhm.
and continue on my way and accelerate pace.
Yeah.
Hey, oof.
I will come to you when you've done your character. By the way, Onyx. Whenever you've
Yeah,
done it.
I need some help with like weapons and armors.
What's up?
Cause, well, for one, what kind of damage do laser daggers do?
Well, laser damage.
Oh, is it just called laser damage?
Yeah, it's a unique damage called laser damage.
Alright, well, I was looking in like D&D Beyond, and they have laser weapons, and they do radiant damage, so I wasn't sure if you were doing that.
No, I have a unique damage type called laser.
Okay, are there any high-techy armors, or should I just be walking around with studded leather and hope no one shoots through it?
Well, studded leather gives slight resistance to laser damage. All the armors do different things. I believe there's like a table in New World.
Okay, and then, how much
so
damage does a laser rifle do?
it's 1d8 plus dexterity.
Okay, and the laser rifle is like a sniper rifle, right?
Oh, I see. Oh, you're getting the sniper rifle. It's 1d10 plus dexterity.
D10, and that's laser damage.
Mhm. Yeah.
And then,
However, there is like a minimal like distance. Like the enemy has to be like a bit far, like at least. I'd say at least.
You don't just have a maximum distance; you have a minimum distance as well.
Yeah. So I'd say the enemy has to be at least like, let's say 90 feet away.
okay,
Because it is a sniper rifle,
Or more. Okay, that's good to know. And then, I'm guessing laser daggers do the same amount of damage as daggers, 1d4?
Yeah. It's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. With the...
Just one skin.
And with the rifle, its maximum is 300.
Okay. 90 feet to 300 feet.
Okay.
And then, ammunition. Do I have to reload it? How's that work?
You get cartridges, which is basically you replace the bolts that you would normally get, or arrows you would normally get, with cartridges, and you would have to reload them with a cartridge.
So, how many shots before I have to reload?
It's like you get 2 shots before. I'd say you get 4 shots before you have to reload.
I was gonna say, I mean,
Or is it 1 shot
for
per?
this,
One,
I
one
mean,
to five.
in Warhammer 40k, you've got different types of shots, and there's you've got like hot shots rounds, which like do more damage and like pierce harder and stuff like that, or you've got like regular laser rounds and
I'm
stuff
saying
like that. This is just 40k stuff, so I mean, you could do something like that. If you want.
I'm gonna say this is like he's getting regular, which is gonna be it's basically 1 shot per thing basically for regular.
Okay, one shot and then I have to reload.
Yeah.
It's like a full action rifle.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. 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 I'm gonna do more fancier. There are gonna be fancy ammos, but I'm not gonna introduce that now.
Does this weigh, this sniper rifle?
What? £2 maybe?
Wow. Okay. And yeah, I think that's all I needed because I just needed the. Do we need like packs? Are we like gonna
You-
have to go
you-
in dungeons and stuff?
There are VR dungeons which your packs would come in with you basically, but you have like a modern like backpack type thing. You may need rope because you breaking into places.
All right, so I'll just have a backpack and rope.
Yeah. Maybe a flashlight as well.
And a phone.
And a phone.
Flashlight makes sense. Yeah.
Flashlight and phone. Yeah.
Sunglasses.
Phone, like a cell phone type phone.
Yeah.
The old
So
Nokia.
it's like a Nokia basically.
Love Nokia. Great phone.
The brick one. Yeah.
Mhm.
How much does that weigh? Like a pound?
Yeah.
And a flashlight's probably a pound. Backpack's 5?
I don't know. Yeah.
10 pounds?
That's a good point. Is sunglasses a thing?
Yeah. You do have
got a pair.
sunglasses are a thing. Yes.
Well, I
Got
mean,
a pair.
To bring it back to the story, as it were. Scott, as you're sort of hacking away, your computer goes boop 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 boop. You know, sends up a little alert.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, you're in the same room, so it just brings up a little alert box.
Oh my, that doesn't sound good.
What? Oh no. Not good.
That sounds
Well-
slightly concerning there, friend.
I was working on my arm at the time, like. Ugh.
So
Sounds like we got a
so I would guess you would. So you sort of quickly you check the cameras, and the door to the apartment's been opened.
Oh.
You then see coming into view of the camera a very tall humanoid figure with a red laser sword.
Oh.
You probably think that one of your hacking systems been detected by someone who's not happy about it.
Wait, me?
Yeah, when you've been hacking into places and things like that, one of the softwares must have been detected and they've tracked it to here.
Are they here for you?
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
Do you have a back door?
Do I have a back door?
Yes.
Good
Or
question.
There's a hatch upwards. There's also the window which you could jump onto the train as well. There's a hatch onto the roof where
Mhm.
you could get some rope and winch yourselves down. You could also riskily wait for her to be almost at the top floor and then go down in the elevator and run out the front door.
How far are we into the program? Like his arms and stuff? Are we finished?
It's about 72% done.
72%. I guess we should probably go first, and then we'll open the hatcher and let my eagle fly out first, and then probably trying to climb up.
At this point, you just hear a knock at your door. You check the cameras. The rather scary lady hasn't reached you yet, but someone else has reached you.
I guess I will like have something programmed in my door and have like a speaker to spread out, like to speak out who is this while I was like still climbing up.
So Jay, you have reached the hacker that you think you. So what do you say at this point?
Hi, I'm here for information. I was told that you'd be a good source.
Oh,
I
you're
think-
quite busy today.
I know. I don't usually get this busy. I guess I will program the door to open
Yeah.
and see no one's there and close it.
Yeah.
When
So
the
the
door opens, I'm just gonna slip in.
I'm just like halfway up this ladder.
Yeah.
You,
Running.
you might want to get that information on the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty prudent.
Well, we don't see anyone. He has still invisible.
yeah, he's still
Yeah,
invisible.
he's invisible.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
was said. That's why I was like, I opened the door and see no one and close the door.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just hear a voice coming out of thin air.
Yeah. Hello. Well, I'm climbing up.
Yeah,
Just-
I just continue climbing then.
Just keep going. There's a scary lady with a sword.
Oh, okay. Oh, where did that come from? Oh my.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I even scared her now. Running faster.
But I don't mean me. I'm not the scary lady with the sword.
Oh gosh. Okay. I guess we just keep climbing up and trying to get out.
Yeah, so you sort of. There is still spells and spellcasting.
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm a sorcerer. It's my one thing.
I'm a wizard. Dang.
No, I'm a sorcerer.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even a wizard. I don't come with books.
Oh my gosh.
Technically, it's a tablet now. Books are so old. Well,
I was
Yep.
seeing a wizard
Books
with
are
a
so
tablet just, like,
outdated.
scrolling through. Hold on, I need to find one.
I
There's
need
no
to find my
Wi-Fi
spells.
here.
Wait a second.
Instead of Magic Ink, it's like you have to download the
Yeah.
actual application.
yes,
Yeah,
but
It's like
yes,
the
basically.
download time is your copying time, and the money
Yeah.
spent is to buy the program.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
what we
yes.
talked about. Yeah.
Yes, basically, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
waiting for the wizard. Are you just checking your messages? No, I'm looking through my book of spells. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Over and he's
fu-
playing
uh,
League of
uh,
Legends.
A fun thing I talked about with wizards, having a tablet means it's much safer because even if the tablet's destroyed, you've still got your spells like on a storage cloud.
On the
Oh,
cloud.
yeah, the cloud. Oh,
Uh,
I love the cloud.
The only thing you have to worry about is if you piss off another hacker or another hacking wizard, they may upload a virus to your cloud if they can get
Oh.
access.
Let's get
Aw.
going. Let's get going.
That'd be
Oh my
sad.
gosh.
That'd be really
Places to
sad.
be, not people to see.
So you're sort of you sort of climb up to the rooftop
Mhm.
and cleaning like one of the like you see attached to the side is one of those the old-fashioned like washing crates, where they were like washing windows sort of thing is attached
Yeah.
to the side, and on it is just like a tabaxi man just like washing the windows, like whistling away. It's like, oh hello, what are you up to here?
We trying to get down. The elevator and stairs and everything's broken. The building's collapsing. Can we go? Oh no.
Wait.
No.
You said
What?
Stairs are broken?
What? No. What did
The
I?
stairs are
I'm
broken.
scared. Sorry. Can we?
Uh,
Can you give us a ride down?
Oh
Give me the
sure,
ride down.
sure thing, buddy. Just hop on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
hop over.
also hop on invisible.
And
Oh my
by the way, he presses this button. A little steam engine sort of starts, like little puffs of steam, and then like this little crane elevator just goes really slowly, like clinks
gosh.
down super slowly.
At this point, I think I would just like take out my hoverboard and just throw it mid-air and just jump on the board and start going down.
Yeah.
I stay on the platform.
Watch. Yeah, I just
I'm
watch.
the right all time I am. I
I
don't have a hoverboard. I've got a motorcycle. So
You got this.
Okay.
guess-
I just like I hover. I like hunker down in the corner and I try to make myself look like a pile of rags or a bucket
Oh,
or
God.
something.
tries to look as small as possible.
Fetal position.
Yep.
So
Bam!
Oh wow.
Oh,
I
nice.
vanish.
Sky, you also get a buzz on your phone, and you
Oh
sort of
gosh.
you sort of quickly pull it out, and on your camera, coming into the room is the lady with the saber, sort of drawn, looking around,
Oh
and
gosh.
she looks at the camera and just points at it, and it like swings away, and then you just hear
Oh.
slash slash of lightsabers.
Oh my gosh. I guess can I like would I have like a program like explosion in my apartment if someone get in?
Roll a programming check.
Have you
Explode
booby
your
trapped your
computer. Yeah.
apartment?
Explode your computer just as she's going to slash it. Just...
I mean, yeah, programming check. I guess that's just a intelligence check plus
Intelligence. Proficiency, yeah.
yeah, okay. If I can roll this. So that's an intelligence check. Oh, nope. So 9, nope. Oh gosh, what did I roll? I rolled a 4.
A
Yep.
4 plus your proficiency plus
Which is 2. So 9.
9.
9.
Gosh.
You may have put a program to fry everything.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that then.
Yeah, so you...
Put everything into the apartment. But everything I still have in my drives and my cloud, I guess, assume.
Yeah, you would, yeah. It's just
All your accesses and everything.
yeah, it's just a physical fry, basically, so no one can physically get to your stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just press the button to physically fry all your objects in there.
Uh-huh.
And you hover down. You're probably closer to the bottom now. You're like halfway down almost.
How high up are we?
It's like a 30-story building. What's that? Probably
Oh
like
gosh.
Christ,
quite-
on a bicycle.
well, it's a city, you know. There's like huge, tall buildings, you know.
So we still got a distance to go. I'm just having a right old time. I am.
I mean 30 in total. You're now about 15 stories away from the bottom.
Still a lot of stories.
Yep.
I'm just trying not to shake or move at all. Just don't move.
And you
Don't
see,
move.
and you sort of see above, although they don't seem to see you. You just see above the big big huge iron humanoid with the huge red sword just standing above on the roof, looking around, but doesn't seem to see you guys.
Oh, okay.
Why is nothing ever simple?
I know. Tell me about it.
I needed information, and all of a sudden,
Oh,
crazy lady with a sword. Yeah, there's now a disembodied voice now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you jump in? Oh my gosh.
I'll drop my invisibility.
Okay.
do you want to
I guess she's
describe
no longer
yourself
looking.
to the new people?
So yes, you see a roughly 19, 20-year-old human, pale as anything,
Oh gosh.
with curly green/black hair, and her eyes are completely green. Like, there are no pupils or anything like that, they're just pure green.
Uh-huh.
And she's wearing a full bodysuit with, well, yeah, just a full bodysuit and sunglasses. Style points.
What's your class? Just curious.
I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, okay. I guess
She's
I-
also got a cane, by the
Oh.
looks of it.
Okay. Are you guys still on the thing? I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
on the descent.
Yeah. As you're sort
I
of
guess.
as you're going
I'll-
down, you see a ship clearly automatically piloted. Like you see like a small like spaceship, clearly
Oh.
autopiloted, hover to like the edge to like the edge. You see her jump onto the ship and like fly off, basically.
Can I identify the ship?
Sure, roll a in
Scary lady flew away.
Yeah,
roll
it,
an
what?
intelligence check.
Okay, intelligence roll.
Mm.
La 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 la. Let's see how this one goes. 22.
It is a it is a class D light blaster ship. It's used in something that's not really been used that often because it's more associated with military than local
Military.
police.
Lovely day, isn't it?
No.
Gosh. Why would I hack into military stuff?
Um, it might have not been military, but it might have been someone powerful enough to that you've pissed off someone in the military, or
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
or
say.
linked with the military, yeah.
some
Uh,
you may have pissed off somebody who's associated with the military, or if you've hacked into the corporate, if you've hacked into the private security team, they also run the military, so.
Okay.
Would any of my connections have like
You
led me
can
to
all
know?
you can all roll intelligence, history / religion, except for Jay, on who that was.
Just out of interest, you know, you were saying about like laser swords and shit like that. Obviously, like my plate armor has resistance to like lasers and stuff like that. Does that count for like melee weapons and stuff like that? Or...
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
unless you yeah.
22 history.
22. You recognize that as a necrotic force warrior. Basically, these warriors that have super abilities, they can lift people up. You've heard stories of them choking people just by looking at them. They have immense combat skills with laser swords. They can do superhuman feats and are
Darth Vader.
quite dangerous.
Okay. I
Uh,
guess knowing that knowledge, I will cast mage armor on myself, just to have it.
Seems prudent.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just doing my best to stay hidden this whole little ride down.
yeah, eventually,
I'm
uh,
just standing there, like, just standing there with the cane in front of me, hands resting on it, waiting as we just
eventually, it reaches like the bottom and like stops, and then he's like, "Okay, I'll open the door for you," and he like clicks a button, and you see this very slow little door opening, but you could
Oh my
just
God.
jump over.
Lovely work. Thank you for your assistance.
Just kind of like, I don't even really like take off the full disguise. I just kind of stand up and walk. like I still have the my jacket pulled over my head, and I'm just like walking. It's like the disguise now has feet.
Oh gosh.
She looks pretty scary. I don't want to be around. That's oh no. Oh, we got to get out of here.
I guess I would turn to everyone and say, coffee?
Not really a coffee drinker, but I'll join you.
Okay.
As long as they can't see us, I'm fine.
Okay, I guess I will lead like everyone to like a nearest coffee shop or something, and then like trying to finish the program and probably ask like what information is the girl seeking.
Yeah.
We don't even know the girl name yet. What's your name?
Zuna.
Zuna.
And what of you two?
Sky. My name's Sky.
Oh, I'm Stiz. Most people just call me Tink because I kind of tinker around with things. You can call
Sky
me.
and Dink. Well met.
Okay. And he will start hovering on his hoverboard and leading everyone to the coffee shop and trying to finish the program.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys, guys, um, yeah, you guys sort of head off to this coffee shop, which you probably avoid the area where you were the bar where you originally were all shot at, but you would probably pass nearby it. So just everyone remembers just the time at that bar.
I remember the days.
Yes. And you all huddle into a sort of very modern, trendy, like looking coffee shop, uh, and a sort of tall, a quite tall female like Sada like is sort of manning like the coffee, like this modern like coffee bar, and she says, "Ah, and how can I help you all? Hello, Sky again."
Hi, can I have a large iced coffee?
Certainly. Uh, that is 1 gold.
Okay. I will give Flip her 1 gold.
Yeah. There's only 2 currencies in this world: gold and platinum.
Oh gosh, okay.
So,
Then how many do we start with?
Yeah, how does that work?
You get your normal equipment. You guys have had jobs for. I think you've done private contract jobs, so I will roll for you. The missionaries don't really get paid timely. I'm
Yeah, I was
sorry.
gonna say I'm a broke ass fucking monk. I ain't got shit.
Rip.
Yeah.
You're
I
a
have 7.
robot.
I have 7 gold, so because I gave everything to the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got about um. You've probably got about 300 gold in like your bank, as it were, and
Okay.
or in like a bank, and 100 gold on you, as it were.
Okay. I have 300 golds in the bank.
Hmm.
Probably
And
don't go to the
100
bank.
gold
Well,
in-
you can go to
Oops.
like an ATM and go, money,
The
please.
account you told us to
I guess.
keep an
Oh,
eye
dear.
on flagged up.
Or
Feels
you
like
can.
you don't really need to go to the bank if you have like credit cards or stuff like that. And
Yeah, you have credit cards, so
Yeah.
no one really needs to go
Oh,
to a
yeah.
bank anymore. Banks are pretty useless. They are probably going to be phased out in the next few years.
Uh-huh.
But no, but the banks are also run by the old, powerful, rich people. So,
Yeah. And I felt okay, yeah.
What
but
would you
yeah,
recommend that isn't
eventually
coffee?
that business will probably die.
Uh-huh. Okay. I
Uh,
will probably just tackle my goggles
and
and transfer 1 gold into the coffee shop.
yeah, and she says, "Anything for you, too? Anything
What would
for
you
you?"
recommend that isn't coffee?
Isn't coffee.
We've
Yeah, go for it.
we've got some warm milk. We've got we've got let's see, we've got hot chocolate. If you like hot chocolate, we've got sparkling water, fizzy drinks, of course, orange fizz and
try
all that business.
the hot chocolate.
Oh, very good choice. And she makes this little hot chocolate. And you, sir, the small sir,
I'll just have a water, please.
of course. Uh,
Don't really get hot chocolate where I'm from.
Hey, Gigi.
yeah.
Is there an option to have faction agent as my background? And if so, what factions are there?
Well, it would be a gang, I guess, unless you were
Well,
associated.
factions are like any organization. Like any organization you can be a part of in your world.
Join the dark side.
Oh my
You,
gosh.
you could be on the dark side or on the light side, quite literally. But I don't think your guy's a force user, so it wouldn't make much sense. Or force as in magic force, not as in other type of force. That
Are
is.
there any like groups I could have been a part of beforehand? Like I'm trying to find a background for my character, and most of them don't.
Well, there's Davis's old gang. What's that called? What's your gang called, Davis?
That's just the mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calling them the Delunco family, which is basically mafia.
Would you like to participate in the mafia?
There's the sons of
Little does anybody know that
there's
Twink is part.
there's the sons of Cerber.
Of the security force that's around. Is that an option?
Oh yeah, you can be part of the hired by the security force, sure.
Like that could be my background. Like I used to work for them, but I dislike them now, type deal.
Yeah, basically like your other character
I thought you were a
retired.
merc.
What? A merc?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, different character, isn't it? My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
A merc
No,
with
this
a
one
mouth.
used to be a cop. He was a
Had
hard.
hand in his gun and his badge.
Yeah, he was too hard for the force.
Yeah.
Going
Loose
in,
cannon.
yeah, there you go. Going in, blowing everything up.
Not
So
following, sticking to the rules.
Yep.
uh, yeah, both Timely and Astro, after a lot of running and hiding, you guys decide that you, but the problem is you're still having to sort of run off from various stormtroopers. I mean, iron security men that are not similar to them at all.
Completely,
They-
you know.
Yeah,
legally
they're
distinct
completely
men in
different
in
because
plastic
they have
white
better
suits.
aim.
I've never met this man in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Star
Yeah,
Wars,
better
was it? Never heard of it.
They serve Lord Radev, you say?
You see, and you're still being sort of hunted down. You see 5 shops just nearby that you could duck into. There's like various there's like probably 3 of them are like clothing stores. 2 of them and 2 of them are like coffee shop type deals, as it were.
I thought we were bombing it to the church, but I mean, you know, I guess.
Well, the thing is, you went to the church and a load of fully armored security guards jumped you at the church trying to catch you.
It was an
Yeah.
ambush. They know of the church.
Yep. They know of the church.
So you just drop off the money and run, basically. So you drop off the money out of the church and just leg it.
Take my cash and run.
I just
Well.
like throw it through one of the stained glass windows.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Here you go.
That probably that money will now cover exactly the cost of that stained glass window.
What have you done? No.
So
Unexpected
where are you
way.
going? One of the clothing shops or the 2 of the
Yeah,
like
I mean,
cafes?
I don't know which one's bigger. Which one would be better to hide in, really?
Yeah,
like,
where is there's the most people in?
yeah.
There's
mean-
probably one of the bigger like clothing stores.
Yeah, but bear in mind, I'm like a 6'7" giant fucking
Oh
warforged
my gosh.
wearing
fuck,
monk
yeah.
garb, so you know I don't hide very well.
Okay,
It's
let's go
very-
to the
very,
clothing
very
shop
hard.
and let's go to the clothing shop and put something else on you.
Dance's
Live here.
character is literally RoboCop in a monk
Yep.
garb.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if there's something big enough to cover the giant chain axe on my back either.
Come on.
Ah,
Okay,
So
let's go to the big clothing shop and
yeah, Alluvior.
these guys.
Yes, it's you know, so you go in. Yep. The guards like lose you a bit and they start spreading out.
I was gonna say, can I roll to find a fake mustache? I think that'll do it, right?
Sure, roll a
Sure.
d20. You have to get like a nat 20.
But what? Not 20. Come on, these be
It's a
you know,
clothing
15
store,
quid.
not a
For
joke.
a fake mustache.
Yes.
Clothing
Warforged.
Oh fuck!
Oh
Come
wow, that was so close.
So close.
18.
You don't find the mustache, but you find like a something
You
that
find
can pretend is like a
clothes.
beard.
You find suitable clothing to disguise yourself in. It's not like they're not gonna have mustaches. It's not like a disguise shop or.
Would wigs be in a clothing shop? Might find a really bad wig on a mannequin.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you
just
could probably get a
obviously-
you could probably get a wig off a mannequin, and some
You
clothes.
find like a set of two, which you think are supposed to be sideburns. If you use one, it might work.
But
But if
yeah,
you use both and have them like touch at the center, it'll be a really wide mustache.
yeah. Can I not get like? Can I not like cut up some fabric and shit like that? You know, make like a Lemmy.
Cut up some of the
Lemmy-
clothing in the clothing store. You better buy the clothes.
You just
Yeah.
let me
there's-
just
come on.
borrow this.
There's
Cut,
got
cut,
to be. There's got to be furs in the place, right?
No,
Yeah.
you're going to make
cut.
big
You have to buy it
ruckus.
first.
We want to be quiet, and you're going to make a ruckus.
Bearing in
No.
mind there are security cameras everywhere in the
Yes,
shop that would probably
exactly.
see you cutting up clothes, and someone.
I'm paying for this shit. Come on.
Yeah, but you've not paid for it yet, have you?
Yeah.
Pay for
Pay
it.
first, cut it up later.
Yeah. Well, how much will a fur cost me then to make a mustache and some sideburns?
A very terrible like fur coat would probably be like 6 gold.
Son of a bitch, I have 7. Fine.
Okay, no, I'll pay for you. I want to see that.
No, it's good. This is fine.
I'll
Not the
pay.
money
I
for
pay.
it.
I paid today.
Is it like a full fur coat, or is it like a coat with a fur-lined hood?
It's like a full like fur coat, but it's really terrible fur. It's like very fake fur.
Yeah. So I've
But
got
it's-
like,
I paid.
an American soccer coach, like it's scraggly and shit. Yeah.
Have
I
you
I
ever
want to see that. Here you go.
have you ever seen like those people? Well, I guess in London it would be, but you know, like those big fake fur coats. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like that. But yeah, so yeah, you buy that coat. You can now cut it up if you want to.
Oh my gosh.
Roll a
I'm trying to find a reference image there, and I just put in terrible mustache on Google. First 2 pictures, Michael Cera with a mustache. After that, the guy who plays Dexter with a mustache. Then Mel Gibson. Fucking John Travolta with a handlebar mustache.
I, 18. Yeah, you make a like mustache and sort of
Yeah, like I want a Magnum PI sort of shit.
yeah. Just cut a bit
And,
out of the coat and like
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it on
But
you.
just like out of the sleeve or something. Just cut off like a little bit of the sleeve. So I've
Yes.
still got a sweet fur coat. I could turn it into a vest or something.
Yeah, I guess that's your disguise check as well.
Boom. There we go. Right.
Astro, if you want to roll me a disguise check as well, if you want to,
Sky.
and you can buy some
Please.
clothing.
Wait. What? So what do I roll?
Hey, I've still got some fur coat left. if you want a
D20 plus
mustache.
dexterity.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of a stealth related thing, but you know. Ooh, nice.
I'm
Next one.
invisible.
Yeah, you've got completely new clothing on, sort of thing.
Nice roll.
Yes.
This is the new year, so it's like it's the time of your roles being well like.
Yeah.
So, you guys would probably think, you know, you guys are now kind of wanted for murder, or wanted because you were nearby a murder scene.
Yep. Well.
You'll probably need some help from some of your old friends, as it were. So, I guess Astro, you'll probably start like messaging them because you probably have contacts.
Yeah. I'd make a few calls.
Yeah. I
mean,
believe Jay went BRB, so we'll have to come back to that.
Like I really don't have any contacts or anything like that. I mean, maybe who's he contacting?
Well, the only person really that you can is like Jay. Like the others are kind of dead, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm just thinking like, is there no way I could
Oh.
contact a monk maybe, like sneak us in or something? No, like well, I mean, I don't even know
You
why I'm
can,
going back to the
yeah,
church.
you
I don't
can
need to.
you can contact a monk. You get just an earful about the breaking of the stained glass window.
They could call Larry and he could give him Tink's number.
Hmm. That's true actually. Yeah. Can I
Larry is
fucking
not allowed to be canon, so
wait?
I will
Yeah,
have to
I thought
shoot
you
him.
said
Red.
I thought you said Larry was part of this world, and you even said that they could be part of his gang.
Yeah, they can be part of his gang, and
I'm
he
just
was a
saying.
part of this world. It's just I really plan to like shoot him and kill him because I believe it breaks the laws of physics that if he's a part of a canon world.
How can
It
you
breaks the
know?
laws of the universe. His
Larry,
existence is pain.
So
can't
either he doesn't say anything or he
you
gets
can't
shot.
whack Larry.
I'm just
Larry
saying.
whacked you.
Hence, I
Yeah.
found what you look like with
I
the
have
new
returned.
mustache.
Hi,
I'm
Joe.
just saying. Larry would have just given him Tink's number. Is all he would have done. He'd have been like, "Nah, I can't do anything."
And all
but
I
hey,
would have
here's the
done is
number.
sniped him. That's what I would have done. I'm just saying.
Okay. Wow.
And
Yes,
I think
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just we were discussing the fact of left hook carry, and I'm saying it's against the laws of it, and I'm being treated by like the bad guy here for saying it's against the law.
I mean, I get that he was just a one-shot thing. I'm not saying that he was part of like coming into the campaign or anything.
I know, but it's
That's all
against.
right.
You don't get it. It's against the laws of physics. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
personal.
Larry is a multiversal being. He exists, but not on the ordinary planes of existence. He occasionally shows up and then he has to go elsewhere in the multiverse, which is why he's not allowed
Yeah.
aside from in one shots, because he only has a limited amount of time.
Hmm.
I can't make my picture smaller.
Yeah, Larry only shows in times of dire need.
Exactly.
I don't know
When
why
you
my
need him
picture's so
most,
big.
Larry will be there.
Where's your character?
Oh yeah, on the
That's it. Can we contact Hood?
hood.
Yeah. He's a shadowy figure. He hired us for that fucking job. Obviously, I don't know anyone shifty and shit like that, really. So I was like, will I have his
Well,
contact to see if,
you can certainly try.
or was he just for the one shot and now he's...
He is around, but no one's heard from him. If you've been looking for Hood, he's literally disappeared.
Oh, shit. I'm just
And
trying
if
to
you
think of
ring him
people I
up, he doesn't reply. He's like disappeared off the map, basically.
GG needs to shrink your thing.
He
I
does,
don't know
yeah.
where you are though. I
On
literally
the
don't.
actual map, GG.
Yeah.
You know how we've all got a token.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm on the wrong map. Ah, I see.
I'm humongous.
There you
I'm
go.
still too big.
There.
Yeah, I think that's a square. Excellent.
I was looking at the wrong map then in that case scenario.
Close enough.
Oh, okay.
I've got this map as well, which is like color coded, so that you can tell what's what.
Oh, okay.
Alright, is this not Night City?
It's the same. It's the same city. Not called Night City because that's another game.
Yeah.
But
Somebody say a lawsuit?
but this one's color coded, so you know where you are basically.
I
Fair
have
enough.
no idea where I am. How did I get here? What am
We're
I
in the
doing?
orange district.
What-
You can
what am I?
clearly see it.
Yeah, I forget how to drag mine on. Oh, never mind, he's already there.
No, it's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I didn't see it first.
So yeah, you're probably all in this blue area because that's where the shop. So orange is homes mainly. There are some businesses, but orange is like poor homes.
Orange is only black.
Pink is factory. Blue is shopping. This light blue color is like offices. Green is high density, high faluting buildings, and the ones without colors are like the museum that you stole from before, the hospital, the police station. I believe that one is over there.
You
This
should put like for next time. You should put a little legend because I can guarantee. I've already forgotten what the fuck he said. Like blue
Wait,
is shop.
why
Yeah.
is orange? Why is orange the only place with homes? That's such a small home area.
poor homes. Green are wealthy homes, and I'm
Where's
planning.
middle class?
There's none.
Ah.
Well, green is both wealthy and middle class. So I
Oh,
decided.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was scared for a moment. Got scary there.
Okay,
Thought we
okay.
Got away with the middle class.
So Jay, you get a phone call from Dance's character.
Doodle-doodle-doodle. Doodle-doodle-doodle.
Question is, do I pick up?
Doodle-doodle-doodle.
I'm gonna leave it for a moment, and when it gets to like the last tone, I'm gonna pick it up.
Doodle-doodle.
Okay. Onyx. So Dance, what do you say to Jay?
Hello, is this the shady character that I did that job with before?
I will have you know I am not shady in the least.
That's a weird way to call someone.
Yep.
I am an upstanding citizen. I'm a tourist.
I'm a tourist.
I'm quite literally a tourist.
I'm here on a vacation.
Technically,
Good-
yeah.
Good to know. I'm a mech. Look, well, one of our friends has got us both into a bit of trouble. Do you know anywhere where we could find sort of?
You're in the same trouble as I am.
Yeah. What? Can you hear this guy? He got me into this. We need somewhere to lay low. Do you know anywhere?
I mean, I'm at a coffee shop at the minute. Sky, what's the name of the coffee shop?
The low layer coffee shop. So delicious.
Sure, it is now called the Low Layer Coffee Shop. It's official now.
I know it's a bit on the nose, but I am currently hanging around with a couple people at the low layer. It's a coffee shop.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that place. It's a
It's
wretched
famous for
hive
the
of
low
villainy
layer
and
of
scum.
the coffee always having a lot of sugar on the lower layer of the coffee. That's
Yeah, is that
lot
the
free.
place where they play that same tune over and over again? That do 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 do. Yeah.
I was just about to start doing it, and then you beat me to it by a split second.
Yeah, he beat everyone to it.
Yeah, yeah, they've had that going on since we arrived.
Tedious. Alright.
It makes you buy more. That's
Yeah.
it's a
Low
little
level
bit-
hypnosis. Low level hypnosis.
Yeah.
Honestly, I prefer moonbucks.
But yeah, we're at the low layer, so yeah.
So
Place.
you two come and join them at the Low Layer.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
head on over.
Mm-hmm.
My character is finished.
Nice.
Hence why there's
Oh,
a picture.
Wait, so are we there now or? is
Yeah,
there
you
the,
all it
We're,
fast.
we're slowly going over there, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
You way
it'll just
downtown.
it'll just fast
Oh my
forward to
gosh.
when you're there.
fast?
making our way downtown.
So you all sort of sit down. Jay,
Unfortunately, you're not homebound.
you get a message from the Green Arrow, an email from the Green Arrow saying, "Sorry, I wasn't careful enough. They're still looking for us from the last job. They send a questioner to our to your location. I was not careful. I do apologize."
I'm gonna
Ah.
send an email back and say, "Is that the big bitch with the red sword? The scary lady?
Yep.
She didn't ask a lot of questions. She just told me to move out the way and went on her way."
He just sends an email saying, "Yep," basically back. He goes, "There's more of them, and more tougher ones than her."
That sounds concerning.
Mm.
One of the people we'll have to take down later. He sends back.
Whoa. Whoa. That seems like a weird thing to send in emails. They can track those.
I sent him back a single word. Fuck.
I don't think you guys are using emails correctly. It sounds like you're texting.
He then
Just
sends.
send F, not fuck, just F.
He then sends you an email back with a new email address and going, compromise, gotta go.
Oh, jeez.
Great.
Excellent. Sounds awesome.
So, this is bad then.
Have these guys arrived yet?
Yeah, they're here. They're sitting at the same table.
So,
What the two
how's
new
life?
people you met?
This here is Sky, and this here is Tink. Tink,
Hello.
Yeah.
he is a goblin.
Yes, I do apologize for
Sky
that.
is, I don't know what race
I do
Sky is.
apologize
didn't
for my
catch it.
race.
Hi, Elf.
Sky, as you can see, is a high elf.
Doing quite well on this arm too.
Oh,
you
you've got
get-
a mechanic arm.
Yeah, it was a bit of an accident. You know, just a lathe in the wrong place.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, I
Almost
mean, I
down, though. Almost down.
chopped it off accidentally.
Yeah, same thing happened to me.
It's the whole thing, though.
Yeah, I've been squished to death and built as
I
a robot.
myself will also lost limbs to blades. When I say limbs, I mean my entire physical form. I have not more than a brain.
Yes, that was a joke.
So,
Um,
Ah, Warforged jokes.
yeah. Yep.
Oh, with the new
Get used to them.
with the new like after a few minutes, like with the new email address, he just sends you a quick email saying, "Oh, new member, another new member coming to you," and he leaves it.
Sounds
at
like
that.
we got someone else on their way as well.
Okay.
And as you sort of say that, walking through the door is Onyx's character. If you want to introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm wearing all black, just a cloak. Got a mask on currently, because
You kind of look
I
like
just don't feel like changing myself. All right, it's a lot of work.
yeah, minus the full suit of armor, you do kind of look like one of those people with the red laser swords. Just saying.
So we
Yep,
got an
yep.
Inquisitor.
Oof.
A questioner.
Uh,
A
um,
questioner. Totally different.
They're two different things. I mean, they're synonyms, but they're different.
Ah yes, I actually forgot that they are actually called Inquisitors.
They are called.
Yes,
Inquisitors.
they are.
That's why I called them questioners.
Yeah.
Is this? He's not one of those that was. You said he's on your team.
I'm in, the hood said so, and I have no reason to disagree.
Does that mean you're on their team?
I'm not really one for teams myself.
Well, we did a job together. He was not there.
Okay,
But-
well,
I'm not even from around here. I don't know how this works.
I just don't want another one of them scary ladies showing up. That was
I mean, he doesn't look like a scary lady.
He looks like a scary man.
Yeah.
So you're all sitting around. Jay, what you can gather, I sent you this job and kind of arranged the team. He didn't mean for you all to get hunted by red sword ladies, but he organized you all together to steal the hospital records.
So, does anyone have a more secure meeting location, or is this it?
I mean, I called you to for somewhere
Yeah.
to-
I mean, look, it's a coffee shop, man. I'm not from here. You're asking me the wrong question. You're asking the wrong person.
Would I know somewhere?
GG, would I know somewhere? I used to work for the enemy, so
I guess you would have. I guess because you worked here, you would have an apartment. You
yeah,
could
I
go.
used to work for the security force.
So
There.
you
Read
would
the
have an
first
apartment
sentence.
that they could all
Read
go to. That's not yet.
Have a place. We could go
Read
there.
the first sentence of my character background thing, and you will understand why you're asking me the wrong questions.
I mean, this
Your
is.
accent, mannerisms, figures of speech, and perhaps even your appearance all mark you as a foreigner.
I mean, to be fair, I literally just need that last bit. You know, it's like your appearance because you're a giant fucking robot with a massive axe on your back. You know.
There's a few of
Oh,
those.
by the way, I
around.
think I didn't describe my character.
I've got the mustache though, so I'm
Yeah.
good.
So yeah,
Yeah, you're good.
so
Mm.
yeah, the safest place
Anyway,
probably is
I've got a
his.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the safest place, not yet compromised, is his apartment. Probably.
Okay.
Well,
Uh.
I vote we go there.
Yeah.
They would never expect me to be involved in anything.
Yeah. So
Well, I
you.
mean, thanks to this guy, I'm now involved in potential murder.
Oh, I need to.
Okay.
I need to roll. I'll see what rank were you in the enemy team? Actually, Onyx, you tell me.
Well,
You
I mean,
asked me.
whatever rank would be used
told
for assassinations.
Oh, I see. So you would. Uh, 69.
You asked me to show you the body.
You told me about a body.
Oh yeah.
Because you were in the area.
What's
So
this about the body?
yeah.
Okay, so I found a body with so it was an homeless man who has been with his throat cut and someone took his eyes.
So, as
Well, until that
someone
last part,
is
it sounded pretty
currently
normal.
being hunted by the police, you felt it prudent to, when you saw a dead corpse, go to the dead corpse and look at the dead corpse's wounds before finding someone else who's being hunted by the police and telling them to come and have a look at the corpse.
I didn't ask him to come and have a look. I just told him about it. And he was
No,
like,
no.
"Oh, can I see the body?" And I was like, "Well,
There are
okay."
so many bad
What went
decisions
down?
made in that entire situation, though.
I was going about my day, and then this chap came and told me about a body. And obviously, when someone tells you, you've got to investigate. And
No.
yeah,
I didn't
suddenly
tell you
the
to investigate.
suddenly
No.
people rolled up, trying to capture us, so we had to flee.
May I remind you, you are being hunted by the police. And
Oh
you
yeah, I
felt
know
it
that.
prudent to look at a corpse that was
The-
dead in an alleyway.
I was going through that alleyway either way, so
You returned to a crime scene.
I mean, I have.
well, he asked
know,
me to return to the crime scene, but yeah, fair enough, I did.
yeah. I mean, I have medicine background. I had to make sure that this chap was okay.
No, by the way, I didn't introduce myself. Curious.
That is
No,
indeed
A
what
cast
curious.
minor
Yeah,
illusion
very.
is just a sigh.
Yeah, why doesn't everyone introduce what they look like and their names? Let's start with Dance.
All right. How tall am I? I forget. Yeah, I'm just well. I don't know. Let's say I'm made out of. Sure, like copper plated, I guess, because I'm like plate underneath, but it's not like copper. It's I don't know, steel or some shit. But I've got like a coppery sort of warforged body, just general sort of warforgedy boy. Maybe I don't know, maybe a bit jank because I'm only like a monk, so obviously I'm not going to be having money. So like I won't be the best sort of put together thing. Just wearing like giant red robes with like priest monk vestments over the top of it. I forget what it's called actually.
Rouge? No.
It's something. I've got it written somewhere. Either way, it's like a priest garb, vestments. I think it is, and yeah, just a big old chain axe on my back, and obviously a fantastic big mustache and sideburns.
Yeah. Astro, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, so my name is Curious Shadow. I'm playing a Tabaxi Ranger. So he has black gray fur, and um, and on him is wearing pretty much all dark clothes, and on him looks like there is things moving, like the bees moving around on his chest and back.
Yeah.
I
Because
just remember
he's-
I
Yeah,
just
he
found
has
as well,
nano
6
bees,
foot
yeah.
7
yeah,
and
I've got
300
nano
pounds.
bees because I'm
Shadow bees.
The bees.
The power of the bees is not to be underestimated.
oh no.
So actually, the rest of you don't need to be introduced because you already introduced yourself. So I don't think that will be necessary.
Yeah, I introduced myself. I'm in a cloak with a metal mask and gloves, and
Yeah.
I'm currently hiding all of my body.
Yeah. So I
Clothing.
get it. So the easiest. So you all would kind of have to take like a train ride basically to his house, basically.
Oh, hey, what time of year is it? What season is it?
It's winter actually.
Oh, excellent. That means my skin and hair would be white to signify winter.
And it's quite
Oh,
cold.
Christmas
change
would have
with the
just
season?
passed because it's been 3 weeks since we
Yeah.
robbed the museum, which was just before Christmas because they stole from an orphanage.
So it would be New Year's Day, actually, would it?
No, 3 weeks would be just after. Would be 1 week and few days after New Year.
Okay.
It'd actually be like now.
Yeah, it
like
would actually be like today.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
actually.
it's January. January 10th. So it's what, spring then? I guess technically.
Oh,
No,
it's
no,
spring.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
no,
it's
not
still
yet.
winter.
No, it's today, like January 10th to the 15th. That's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
that's
What-
still
what-
winter.
Oh, that's still winter, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's still winter. It
Okay.
it is very cold. Yeah. Very cold, biting air. You all get on like a train. To
Do I have two places? You want to roll to see if I own two areas?
I rolled for you already. You own a fancy high-end house.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't
Ooh.
sure if I would own like one place for living and one place for where I store my weapons and assassin stuff.
I
He's
guess.
got a house and then he's got a murder house.
Yeah.
I guess
Every
you
good
could.
assassin has
I
one.
guess you could have one of the factories that, like, so you can just store your stuff in one of the warehouses in the factory.
Oh yeah, okay. So I have a warehouse to store my goods. Okay.
So all you
'Cause
guys,
usually
all you guys head over to a very fancy looking apartment building.
What floor am I on?
Oh my.
It was
You
penthouse,
sure they're gonna
wasn't
let me in here?
On the 14th floor.
Just hide behind me, goblin friend.
That's a fancy looking house you have. Well,
It's technically
Apartment, yeah.
it's like high-end New York apartment area, fancy,
I'm on
modern.
The 14th floor.
Yeah.
Quick question out of character for dances. Like, do you have like open plates on your body? So like, can you store things inside you?
That is a good question.
Because if the goblin's small enough, you could just like hide a goblin inside your body,
Oh god.
and
I
no
mean,
one
I-
would suspect a thing.
That
I
sounds
wouldn't
weird.
think so
Yeah.
because I'm actually like, yeah, I was gonna say I'm not that huge, and like, because the only way I could store would be sort of like inside my chest cavity, and I guess that's where all the sort of key mechanisms for my
What
existence
about
are.
small things like knives or?
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
a
know.
big bastard, and I assume I've got a big backpack on, so maybe if he scrunches into a ball.
I am only like 3.5 feet tall, so.
Oh, maybe then, yeah. I haven't actually got.
Sure.
I haven't got that much in my backpack. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe.
So sure, you stuff yourself into.
I thought. I mean, it's this guy's apartment. Like, we should be fine, right? Why are we even bothering to hide him?
No,
It's
I was just
fine.
wondering
I'm
for
very
future reference.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
used to it.
Yeah, he could probably fit in my bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a big boy.
I
Yeah.
was just intrigued by like if you're a warforged with like an open plating, you can like store things inside yourself, and that just like sparked the
Um,
question of, can you hide small people?
I mean, when you say that, like, you know what I mean? I was thinking more like RoboCop. You know what I mean? Maybe have like a gun in my leg, in like my thigh. You know what I mean? So, like something like that.
It's got
Like,
small little
Or even something
compartment.
like that.
Yeah, but not. And say that's not. My thighs aren't big enough to hide like a little 3-foot guy.
Wait. So you're 3 feet.
Three
well,
three foot
three and a half.
3'5". 3'5". Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. We should move this along.
Yep.
Right. So you enter this very white, sterile like lobby, like very fancy like pillars and like gold rimming sort of around. Not the most fanciest building here, believe it or not. It doesn't like have like extra amenities and all that business, but it looks pretty fancy in the entrance hall. And there's like a standing desk with a synth, like basically this robotic lady
Oh, I don't
with
know. I
like
don't think I'd get an
realistic.
apartment complex with like a doorman, because then I'd have to explain why I'm coming home at weird hours after killing somebody.
They do not question you. They seem to have
Excellent.
have a
Okay, so-
policy of no questions asked.
I was gonna
that-
say if it's an
alright.
upmarket sort of place, like you know what I mean. I imagine that wealthy
Well,
people
when-
just bring
when
back
they take
hookers
the
and all
job-
sorts of shit.
Yeah, when they take the job, they have to like sign an NDA,
Yeah.
which explicitly states they cannot
Yeah.
speak to anyone about the goings on at the hotel.
Excellent. That means nobody will know that you guys are with me. That's
Well,
what I
what
need.
it'll be is it'll probably be like a keep quiet protocol. You know what I mean? If it's that
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
swanky establishment.
And it's
you know?
also a robot. Basically very realistically elf. It looks like a high elf, very realistic, but you can kind of tell there's little joints. The eyes don't quite look right. You can tell this is a synth robot. And an older elven man sort of looks has sort of come up to the desk like before you, hand, and goes, "Ah, Lucy, can you can I'm gonna have some visitors at 8:30. They should know my name, and can you let them up, please?" And she goes, "Certainly, certainly, Sir George. Anything else can I help you with?" He goes, "Ah, no, you're all right." And he slightly pinches the robot's rear end, as it were, and she says, "I request that you stop doing that. It is rather inappropriate." He goes, "Ah, you're always a feisty one, aren't you, Lucy?" And he hobbles over to like
No.
one of the elevators.
I really want to. I want to do something that's gonna get us kicked out of here already.
Yeah, and he helps, and he
Emotions?
goes into the elevator, and it goes up. And
Do synths have emotions? Like,
No, but I have a. What you mean the one at the desk or me?
no. Synths in general. Do synths have emotions? Do they have emotion capabilities?
they do have emotional capabilities. They are slightly suppressed due to their programming, but
Okay.
most
Yeah,
of them
'cause
are.
I was
So
gonna
it's-
go
it's
from
like-
because I'm at elbow.
I
So
was
as-
just starting to
it's-
think that, like, are there like any inappropriate relationships between people and synths at this
so
point?
are they
Of course.
sentient? Are they
Okay.
sentient, but they've been programmed to suppress their emotions and follow strict routines? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Because this is extremely important. I need to know.
Yes, that is the. They are sentient, but are programmed to suppress their emotions.
Oh, okay.
So sounds like a revolution.
What?
Oh,
I'm not
no.
getting involved in any
No,
of that.
no,
That's
we're not
where
doing
I'm
that
at.
again.
Okay.
And you sort of come up to the. You come up to the desk.
Do I? Wouldn't that just fall
Well, as you're
I
approaching,
have a weird group of people with me. I don't think I want too much conversation.
she goes, greeting. She says, "Greetings, Lith. Is there anything I can assist you with today?"
Nope. Not today. Thank you, Lucy.
You're welcome, Lith. Have a pleasant day.
You as well.
And she sort of sits there, or stands there, like blinking. And you go to the elevator.
Yep. Go to the 14th floor. How close is that to the penthouse? Just for reference. Of my richitude.
Is she comfortable just standing there like that? Does she not have a chair?
She's a synth.
Yeah.
She doesn't need comfort.
Four floors from penthouse.
Wow. Oh, I mean, I'm not in the fanciest building here, but that's pretty close to penthouse. I was a very good assassin.
Yeah, you're a very well paid assassin.
That too.
Very good and very well paid. But yeah, she just stands there.
Yeah, we go into the elevator. Is there a synth that controls the elevator?
No, it's just like a button.
In a fancier building.
No, it's just like a button, and you have to like press your key card and press the button.
To press my own. Okay. Well, I wasn't. They can have elevator men. You know.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was just one
That's
of
for
those
fancy buildings.
Yeah, they don't have an elevator. They don't have an elevator person here.
All right. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure the level of fancy. I'm not quite in elevator man territory yet. One day.
I'm gonna wave as we go past Lucy. I'm just gonna give her a slight wave.
She does not react. She just blinks.
That's quite upsetting.
She's a synth.
She has emotions, man.
Wow.
I'm gonna swipe my card and hit the 14th.
Yeah, you're not a part of the apartment, so she wouldn't actually react, do you? If you waved and were part of the apartment, she would say, "Hello, how can I help you?" sort of thing. But you're not part of the apartment, so.
So she just ignores people that aren't part of the apartment complex.
Unless, of course, if they're intruding or breaking in, that's a different story. But if they're just guests of someone in the apartment, she just generally ignores them.
She's probably already deleted the archives of your existence.
Excellent. I don't need any more evidence of my existence.
But yeah, you get into this fancy, like, glass elevator.
Ooh, glass, nice.
Fancy.
And it goes in
upwards and downwards and leftwards and rightwards.
not just up and down, no.
Not Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So yeah, you get into the elevator. The little sort of steam motor like powers up, and you start going up, and little tinky music like plays.
Is it faster than the washing lift that we were in?
Yeah, the washing lift was clanky, slow. You could almost feel it like shaking apart at some points. Whereas this one, it's just like, and very fast, like.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a swanky apartment. It's not some like fucking window washes.
Yeah.
Was it Grindle or something? I don't even know what it's called, but yeah.
Gondola, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
And the elevator reaches the 14th floor and opens.
I go to my apartment, whichever number that may be.
Yeah. You are apartment number 42.
69.
No.
42?
Yeah.
I should start writing this stuff down then. Okay.
Just remember hitchhikers.
On this apartment complex?
By the sounds of it, if you're apartment 42 on the 14th floor, that suggests that you are. Well, there are like 3 apartments per floor.
Mm-hmm.
According to my maths.
Yeah. So yeah, you enter this you put your like a key card basically, and it like the door opens up, all the lights automatically boom boom boom, and then it's a very big fancy like New York apartment. You've got your computer and your b- rather big TV and like open-ended kitchen, big bathroom. It's a single. It's a. Uh, there are. You would probably not really have multiple bedrooms. Really, it's like one big master bedroom basically with an ensuite bath.
Oh, alright.
Because I wouldn't believe that you would be the sort of person who would have visitors. Am I wrong about that assumption?
Well, I mean, I could have had like a 2-bedroom and been like, I don't know, one day have a family or something like that. I don't know.
He keeps his gear in the spare room. Some of it,
Or
just
have a
just
spare
like
room for gear and such.
he's like got his emergency gear, and then he's got his
Sure.
gear at the
I'll say
warehouse.
you'll also have a smaller like spare bedroom basically.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Gotta keep my stuff somewhere.
Mhm.
Mm.
And that's basically your little closet as well. It's like spare bedroom with big closet with your
I think I'm gonna have a lot of pull-out stuff, like a lot of fancy, high-techy, like stuff hidden behind things, so that my guns have to be accessible but also hidden. 'Cause,
Yeah.
The kleptomaniac in me wants to raid the apartment,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
then every other aspect of me is like, Jay, you can't do that.
Uh,
You can't.
Also, minus like bathrooms and toilets, there are like security cameras in here.
Nice.
Just kind of stay
With
by the door.
no, they don't have an audio feed for the tech guy in here. You can sort of tell they don't have audio feeds.
So what is it we're supposed to be doing? Or are we chasing somebody or what? Who? Or we're just running? That's all we're doing, really.
Well, according to HUD, he has asked. Well, he has liaison between this woman whose husband was shot because they couldn't pay medical bills, but the medical bills were bullshit, so we got to raid a hospital for medical records.
Hmm.
Wait, what's this about raiding hospitals? What?
Well, the hospital has condemned a man to death because he was unable to pay the medical fee. When the medical fee was made up, he only had a certain condition which he would have been able to pay based on his insurance, but he couldn't because they added to it.
Oh,
So, bad hospital people. And we
So
gotta get
hospital.
medical records to punish them so we can prove the bullshit they pulled and be like, yeah, pay up.
Oh,
You killed this
hospitals are
woman's
okay.
husband.
pulling insurance scams without the family knowing, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, except the family does know technically. That's why they've asked us to complete the job.
Well, I mean, yeah, that, that sounds bad. I mean, me and this guy, someone's going around sucking people's eyeballs out, and killing them. So I mean, there's that going down as well. And
Have I
yeah,
heard any news about any other dead people missing eyes? Like, have we got a serial killer?
yeah,
Uh,
that's what I'm gonna say. Does anyone?
I'm
Is
gonna
it a
roll to see
thing?
if this is like the first case of the serial killer striking, or if
Yeah,
there's more
like,
than one.
or is this like? Because I was gonna say, is like, is there such a thing as people
Oh,
harvesting people's
uh,
eyes for like transplants or
Uh, yeah,
legal?
you do remember there was a case of a very high profile case that the 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 guards have not solved yet of a serial killer going around killing either homeless or prostitutes or the disenfranchised. Similar MO, like slitting their throat and taking
Right.
their eyeballs.
Oh,
Well,
great.
yeah,
Looks like we've got a case of a serial killer on our hands as well, then.
And if and does anyone turn on the TV for the news or anything like that?
I'm
I
still by the
mean,
door. It's not my
I'll
house.
turn the
I feel
TV
like-
on.
It
Yeah,
feels like Sky will have some.
yeah. As you sort of turn on the TV, it goes. Yet again, we had a strike of the strike of the case of the serial killer. But we have now news from the security force, as they believe it's serial killers. Described are two suspects that were fleeing the scene at the time, and a description of a Black Panther man with a bow
I
and
told you should
armor.
go to a crime scene.
Or at least don't run from it, you know? And tell them that you just found the body. Start screaming for cops. Hello, we need
We
help.
can't.
Hello.
We couldn't. We were.
If-
They were looking for us. I couldn't have
Yeah,
stopped and said, "Oh no, we're not the one who killed him."
Okay, yeah, no, that's true.
Uh,
you
You're-
started
The
fleeing, and
first
then I
issue
fled.
is that you went there to begin with, really.
and a reward of 200 gold for any information or capture of these two suspects.
I could make. I
That's
could
That's
make
good.
not a lot
That's
of
what
money.
we should turn ourselves in. That's good money.
Not enough money. Oh my God.
Wait, no, 200 is not good.
That is not a
I'm going
lot.
to kill him more. Wait, that's
Is that
not.
100 apiece? 200 apiece.
Uh,
Yeah,
it-
200 is not good.
They said 200 for information.
Hmm. We could give them misleading information.
Hmm.
I think you only get
Wait, no.
paid if
No, you
information
yeah,
leads to something.
yeah.
You can lie if you want. I don't do that.
And so the other the other thing is the weather man. Like he's like a rather tall, he's a rather tall Sadia man. Sort of comes on. He goes, "All right, we got a bit of a cold, blustery weather coming in soon, but it's gonna get much worse over the next 6 days. By this weekend, it's gonna be snowing. It's gonna continue to snow. Probably gonna block up traffic. You're not gonna be able to drive anywhere. So stay safe and stay inside if you can."
So what I'm hearing is, based on the weather, it would be prudent to, if we're going to investigate the hospital, do it when the snow has occurred, as it would limit maneuverability of the security forces.
Hmm. That's a good point. Well, that'll be taking up all of the.
Considering they have a bloody minigun on a fucking
Yeah.
four-wheeler.
That was no joke. Speaking as one, I can say that's some dangerous machinery.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
I've seen one
still,
on the street, but haven't ever like been
that's-
fired
that-
at.
Oh, you don't want to be under fire of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched it fire at them. It's not a fun experience.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what-
yeah.
trust me.
For me, I was fine. I was on a rooftop.
No, it was far. I was far away as well, but. Oh, you don't want to be under fire of that.
I think it's more the emotions of the fact that they wanted to, as a concern.
I mean, in order to for those, I don't think those people show much emotion.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
speaking as an emotionless robot.
Um.
What's the
So
policy on dealing with serial killers here?
yes, yeah, the serial killer thing you might think is probably a bit of a side quest, probably for you guys later on. Or
Not for
You
me. He's killing the homeless and my people. He's my priority number one. I can't stand and just stand here while some man is going around murdering
The
the
thing
poor
is,
and helpless.
we don't have info on it.
yeah.
Well, that's what I'm gonna go and find out.
All right. So I guess you guys can come up with a basic plan. You don't have surveillance or anything of the hospital yet. It's security rota, etc. But you can come up with okay, this is how we're gonna divide up our time, and this is definitely the plan that we're all gonna unite on, sort of thing. A very
Sky.
basic outline. I'm gonna put us on a small break because I need the loo and refresh water and things like that. So
Yep.
I'll
Okay.
be back in like 10 minutes. You can also take a break
That
as well.
is.
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll just roll a sig and shit then.
Yeah, I'll be right back, Drew.
Okay.
Otherwise, the rest of you can make a small like outline plan if you really want to. But be right back.
Yeah.
I would have just
You
been
could.
stuck there.
You could have. I have a hoverboard.
Yeah. Uh,
Wait,
I
Son
came
of a
back to the.
bitch.
I've clearly come back to
it's
the.
up to 5 falling creatures. Yeah.
I've come back to the best conversation. Clearly.
Yeah.
Just me realizing I actually, like, as a spellcaster, have spells now.
You do. Surprisingly.
I'm not used to playing a spellcaster.
So this is the goggle. I put pictures in the chat.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that's cool.
So when I tag on the metal part, I will have a display screen so in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you guys need to decide is like, you'll need surveillance, all that business, and it's
We've got a couple ideas.
Yeah.
surveillance, so all the plans, guards, that sort of thing.
Yeah, we were.
We could disguise somebody as a doctor.
Yep.
Yeah, that's things you need, but how do you get the, uniform, all that business? You'll need, like, recon, basically. So stage
Might be
1
able-
is recon, stage 2 is, like, planning and getting items, and
we want
then
the
stage 3
blueprints
is
for
height.
the hospital.
Hmm.
I think we're planning it for when the snow has fallen because it would limit the movement of the security forces with their fuck off minigun.
I might be able to make a stethoscope. That's about as much as I can really toss in there.
Yeah, I'm not really a tinkerer myself.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can make a few things, but as far as like the costume goes, I don't really know quite much what we would need.
I could do surveillance.
Yeah. Also, you've got a hacker here. You'll need to get into the computers and things like that, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can roll intelligence on what you know or about hospitals, or hacking check, I guess, kind of, but like of what you know about hospitals.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You.
Don't worry about me playing the violin.
My gosh, where did I'll go funny. Intelligence plus. So that plus 2. 14.
So 14. You would know that hospitals have much older tech, so it might involve more physical hacks. They do have terribly hackable Wi-Fi, from what you know.
Okay, and I will relay the information to the party. And can I try to like go on my laptop and try to find like a blueprint of the hospital or like a schedule for the guards and stuff like that?
Roll a hacking check. Let's see what you can find.
Oh my gosh! Every time I do click on the character sheet, it's not showing up now. Oh great.
Sometimes you gotta click edit and then pop back out.
I wrote it. I was 13.
13. You there you can, as well as there's like blueprints in the hospital itself. The sort of basic cursory search is there's an office building called the National, which is called the National Blueprint Committee, which holds a load of blueprints for bigger corporations and government and things like that.
Mhm.
That is where the hospital blueprints are being stored. It doesn't tell you much more. You can't really access them. There's like a very strong firewall stopping you from accessing the blueprints of the hospital. Guard rotation is completely uh guard rotation would be you would have to hack into the guards network again and into the police station, and they already
gosh.
sent a a necrotic force user after you because they discovered your program. So you decide that's probably not a good idea.
Okay.
I can go over there and note things down. If you want. Just to notice like
That's where guard rotation would be.
yeah.
Or you can do it the old-fashioned way, which is literally sit in a shady place and do that.
Yeah, I can do that if you want.
You can also access you can also access 8 cameras within the hospital that are in like the main like lobby area.
Okay. Can I draw down the routines of the guards like going around?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you could do that certainly. Yeah.
And I can go over there and notice when they change shift
Mhm.
if you want.
Yeah.
well.
The computer there are, from what you know, the computer like the backup storage for all the hospital records is like you could either give like you'd have to like program like something to worm from a main computer, from one of the office computers, just from a computer in the hospital, or you go into the basement where the server room is and sort of download it directly from the server room.
Which will be quicker and like less noticeable. Okay.
If the thing is, computers will also be monitored by hospitals staff as well as everybody, as well as guards and public. So you would have to find a computer that is mostly isolated, which is going to be tricky. However, the basement, has some alarms and security measures as well as automated defenses and things like that. Basically, turret cameras with
That's not a good step.
non-lethal turret cameras, but yeah.
I have a spell. Let me see here. I have a spell. Blah, 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 blah. I can't find it. Jesus Christ. 1 second. Remote access. I can use my any electronic device within range as if it, like I'm gonna just send it out. So I can remote access that computer without me literally at the computer.
I see.
So I just need to be at 120 feet off the computer, then I can access it and download the stuff from it.
Yeah.
Could you be 100 feet away from a fuse box and turn off the lights?
I think so.
You could turn off light. The thing is, if you want to cut power, actually roll intelligence check.
Not all the power, just the lights.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you cut the power to the hospital.
I mentioned this earlier.
Just turn off the lights using the fuse box, so they have to go to the fuse box, which is going to take time, and then meanwhile go to the thing.
I also have a cantrip called on off, so I can use the cantrip to turn the lights off, and then I can use the remote access, like 60 feet away, trying to access the data.
These
Oh.
spells
Yeah.
are really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, while I was out there, I was thinking like, if we're on about sneaking into a hospital, I am actually like a medicine man, a doctor and shit. So I was like, if someone could sneak in there and steal a lab coat and stuff like that, I'll turn my fur coat. I've posted it in D&D. I've seen enough diagnosis murder. I think I've got this.
Oh god.
Hells yeah.
Dancers, no!
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna turn that fucking fur coat. I'm gonna make the dyke stash. I'm gonna make like a fake wig, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know if I need to roll for that or some shit, but
You can roll a disguise check, which is dexterity based, I believe. 'Cause
Oh
it's partial.
I mean-
or
I
it
mean,
could.
we pull
I
out
guess
the
it could all
camera.
be performance as well if you're good at charisma.
right.
I feel like if we have the camera pull out, then we can see what the code is exactly. Then I don't remember what your character name is. The sorcerer.
Me?
Yeah, the
Oh.
sorcerer. The sorcerer.
Azuna.
Because Azuna, she has a this bodysuit that can change to any other codes. He can just change that
yeah.
into it.
Well, no, I mean, I was thinking like, obviously, if you wanted to get inside and hack and stuff like that, and get onto the thing, obviously, we can go in as a pair.
Yeah.
So, like, that
Oh,
covers
yeah,
one
fair
of the-
enough.
You wanted an effective mustache made out of your fur coat, correct?
Yeah. So what am I rolling for that? 'Cause-
It is a disguise check. It's either stealth or performance, I believe.
I will assist, or would you like me to do it for you?
13.
Do you want me to roll separately?
I could have.
So I've got
Um,
pretty good stealth.
Yeah, I've got +6.
Same.
Okay, fair enough.
Timely, are
yeah, I
you
mean-
re-rolling that or letting Yeah.
Stealth stash.
Stealth
Just
stash.
It's like a mustache, but it's built for stealth.
Yeah.
Turns the wearer invisible.
Yeah. You'll need to.
Ah,
You'll need a lab, a doctor's coat, basically.
Yeah, we need two doctor's coats.
Which you
I-
know.
Double tap on my appearance changing bodysuit and change it to look like a lab coat.
Oh, I see.
Will it fit a 6'7", 300-pound warforged?
No,
If I
that's for
remember
Izuna.
correctly- If I remember correctly, on our last job, you were able to install a program that allowed you limited invisibility, didn't it? Just like my bodysuit
Yeah.
does.
But
It's
thing
a
is, I
it's a
want to be
once-off
visible so that we can
invisibility
get in
program.
there, like, and obviously I
I
can get
was
access
wondering
to a
whether it
computer.
might be possible to copy the program from my bodysuit so that you would be able to edit
Oh.
your appearance or the appearance of your clothing.
It could
I
be
mean, as I
possible
say,
with
that's
a good programming check. You could.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's on GG. So.
Uh,
I guess that'd be,
you would also need a few you'd need you would need to design basically a suit that changes according. It's basically a suit that goes on the robot that sort of changes how he looks.
Well, I suppose it'd be like it'd be the same technology. You just edit in it slightly. So I guess that would be Sky that would be sort of programming it so that it, instead of casting a field of invisibility or like, shit, what's the one, active camo, that's it. If it, instead of doing that, it projected like like the image of something else.
You could, yeah, instead of invisibility, it projects the image of
Yeah,
something
almost
else.
like the disguise self spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's working
You
off
could
the
definitely
module I've already got
you could
installed.
definitely try and program something.
So I mean, I don't know. I guess what's Sky rolling for that?
It's programming check. It would be a programming check.
Please God work.
Would the DC be slightly lower since he has a base program to run off of from the appearance
And I can help too.
changer?
Yeah, as I'm saying, we're going to need a roll from you because you're going to be the one
Yeah,
programming.
you're the one
Oh.
programming.
Yeah, you're the programmer, you silly bitty.
Yeah. I'm a monk. I do medicine, and kill people with axe.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want the ones who don't program
God.
to do it.
I was like, oh, it sounds pretty cool. Oh, yeah, it sounds really cool. And I was
Yeah,
like,
it's-
oh, I need to do it. Okay.
Wait a minute.
I was
I'm
like,
the
oh.
programmer.
Yeah, should I chirp up? This seems kind of like my area of expertise.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Oof. Sorry.
I don't
So-
think that program's going to work.
nope.
That's it. That's a nat one. That is.
Uh, yeah. Yeah.
Please
So
don't say my
you
invisibility is
sort of
broken.
you take the you take the base program of the invisibility to change it into a thing. Uh. Uh.
Yeah, we make a copy.
You to make like some changes. Roll a dexterity check for me,
Oh
Sky.
gosh.
Not me.
Ooh.
Natural
Oh.
20.
Booyah.
Oh
So,
gosh.
so as you take the program out of Davis and plug it in, it is an absolutely awful program. Whoever made this
gosh.
program originally for Davis's character, Dance's
The
character,
dancers.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was terrible. And you're trying to
Except for
program
the
it.
one-time use.
It then quickly gets out of control. The program seems to like
Ooh.
balloon into like 100 gigabyte project. You start feeling your computer heating up, and you start seeing sparks coming out of what the the blue stick, where you plugged in the program. You then manage to quickly just eject the entire program onto the stick before throwing
Oh
the
my
stick
gosh.
away. The stick just explodes. So you're down a memory stick.
I am?
Yeah,
Holy.
just
Mm.
it just explodes one of your memory sticks because the program was so awful.
That program didn't
Wow.
look good.
Nope.
No, it did not.
On the better side, if you'd failed the dexterity check, your computer would have been blown.
Oh,
I just like
gosh.
clean up the spot where the explosion happened
Oh my gosh.
with prestidigitation, just like.
Well,
Okay.
At this
Well,
point,
that-
at this point, I don't know if Onyx is here.
Onyx, have you returned?
He is.
right,
He is
okay.
there. At this point, the phone on Onyx's desk. Oh yeah, I forgot to change back. That's my bad. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah. So. Yeah. At this point, the phone rings in
ooh.
Onyx's apartment.
I shall answer it.
Hello, this is Lucy here. I observed through my camera optic feed that
Wanted criminal.
you had a rather messy uh programming accident and the memory stick exploded. Would you like do you request my assistance?
Wait, what exploded?
Memory
memory
stick.
stick.
Memory stick.
Say no, I've cleaned it already.
I need another one. Oh, actually, never mind. I can just order one. It's fine.
No, I don't think I need another one, as far as I know.
Yeah, you could order a memory stick for him, or you can just say it's fine, or you can get her here to clean it. It's up to you.
I already cleaned it. The power of prestidigitation
Oh my
is not
gosh.
to be
Why
underestimated.
why did it explode? What happened?
A very messy program that someone had created previously.
Yeah.
Was it
Sorry.
like, is it on my computer or something?
No, it's
That's
on-
not yours.
It's not
It's
on
on my.
his.
It's on my goggle display. I haven't put up
Ah.
yet.
Okay, no, then I definitely don't need one. It's not mine, so no.
Gosh.
It's not mine.
Oh,
You tell her it's everything's fine.
Yeah, it's, I'll clean up the mess and everything's good.
Okay, thank you. How do you rate my service?
oh gosh.
10?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good day.
It's out of 100, Onyx. What have you done?
It's like out of 10 or 5.
No.
Gosh.
It's a
10 out of 10. That's
yeah,
good.
10 out of 10
Prize a
system.
single
Yeah.
robot tier.
Yeah, robot tier. Thank you.
Oh,
Goodbye.
the other thing I mentioned, although I know this sounds weird for me because normally I don't want you stabbing people, but I was or punching people that have slightly upset you. But you know, the old guy that pinched, you know, the robot's bum. I was very disappointed that he didn't get the info. And
Well, we
punch
still
him.
can. I can
But
still
hey.
back
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
program.
as I said, I didn't want to, like, we've just arrived here in this swanky establishment. As I said, I was going to snap his arm at the elbow, but
See, the thing about assassinations, GG, is no one expects them. That's the point.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Not
one
even the
expects-
DM is supposed to expect it.
Yeah, this is a good point. Yep. Okay, okay.
I'm also going to. The computer heated up, correct?
Yeah, the computer heated up, but
I'm
luckily.
just gonna cool it down.
Oh my gosh.
For the next hour, the computer is chilled.
Oh, that would. I guess that could also give you a bonus in programming.
Oh wow.
I mean,
I would love that.
that's like water and stuff like that, isn't it? But what? I mean, shooting with
It's
magic.
non-living
wind.
material, so it's just chilled. It's just
Oh.
like I've lowered the temperature of it for the next hour.
Shit,
It's like
I mean,
you putting ice on it, but the ice doesn't melt.
The ice doesn't exist.
see, this
not
is
real.
what Dan needs for his fucking laptops, so he can stream.
Yep.
I mean, it's
it
kind of
goes-
what I got. I just stick an ice
Yeah.
pack on there.
He could constantly cast and prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was kind of
Because-
working on something. I just put
Yeah,
Put a
I
dicky
just
boy
thought
there.
that.
Unfortunately, that temporary invisibility thing is now gone because the program,
Load up.
yeah, blowed up.
I was gonna study the bodysuit.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can make an Arcana/tech check.
Well, I have
What are they
the
doing?
bit.
Why are we on so many devices? Like, we already had one explode. What are we hacking into?
Not
Well,
hacking.
thing
Not
is-
hacking. We want to try and copy some of the programming from my suit because it allows me to change appearance and also allows me to go invisible for a minute
Oh,
or up to a
okay.
minute.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Why did the
22.
thing explode?
It's a bad program.
Yeah, that was a messy program. My suit is much more.
This is
Well
definitely a well
So,
built.
does this have anything to do with the mission?
Yes.
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 It's to do with the thing. Um,
'Cause
invisible.
honestly, all I need is like a doctor's uniform. I can shapeshift into a doctor, and then I just delete the files.
Back up a second.
Yeah,
you're a
that's what we're trying to get to.
shapeshifter?
You
but-
can shift.
What the what?
Wait, hold. Yeah,
What?
I just heard
yeah.
doctors. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a changeling. I
That's
thought-
cool as
thought-
shit.
Thought
So-
everybody knew.
So wait, hold on. If we grab one of those doctors and then just beat him up and then take his uniform and
No,
hold on.
no,
Well,
no. Well, you just need to open up the database. I can look at the picture, become that person.
yeah,
Yep.
but wouldn't it be really awkward if you ran into him dressed
Then
as
that's why
or
you pick
looking,
someone who has the day off.
but he has the
Wait,
day
no.
off? Why would he go
You
in?
need someone that is sick, and then just go to the
Well,
hospital
yeah,
and say I'm
you pick
fine.
Someone who has the day off, and then be like, oh no, well, I thought I needed the day off, but I don't. I'm gonna reschedule to another day. Yeah, it's simple.
Or you
Yeah,
could
fair
be a
enough.
new doctor who hasn't been added to the system yet.
No,
Because
I'm
you're a
not
No,
gonna
that-
transfer from
touch the
another
files.
hospital.
Yeah, I won't be able to touch those files then.
That is true.
Yeah, but see, we could. Yeah, exactly. We could get him like an actual badge though. Like that's why I was thinking like we grab a guy and we
No,
take his
no,
jacket
no,
and his
no.
badge.
Don't do that. You don't have to grab a doctor. and kill a man. Okay.
Oh well, I didn't say kill
No,
him.
not
You're the one.
kill.
You said kill just now, or right
Okay.
there with that word.
All
I
you need
didn't.
to do is look up a picture on
Yeah, just make a fake
this
one.
computer. We can make an ID from that picture, and I can just become that person. You just create a fake ID.
Oh wait, are you coming with me in the hospital then?
I thought everybody knew what was a changeling. I mean,
I had no
Oh.
idea.
Yeah, we had no idea. You were
Yeah,
wearing a mask.
You're the first changeling I've met. I'm not from around here, in case that wasn't already obvious.
Yeah, I just knew
Alright,
you were
yep.
Merc and shit. But you're not, obviously, you're something else or whatever.
No,
X,
no.
whatever.
I'm a changeling. I can change how I look. Simple.
Again, that is
Sweet.
cool as shit.
Is that right? Well, we
If
can.
the shit was really cool,
So
that is.
instead of blowing up a bunch of, I don't know, memory sticks, how about we just change up the plan to get me a doctor's uniform, looking up a picture, making a fake ID, and then I just go in there and delete the files.
Well, we've got the changing outfit
we-
thing.
we
No,
don't
no,
have
we
any
want.
We
We
want
want the
copy them.
files. Yeah.
You want to
Alright,
retrieve the
You
file.
still want the files? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a retrieval.
Alright,
Yeah.
just give me a memory stick then. I go in, I take the files.
Yeah,
There you go.
that sounds like the best plan because we've got the outfit to change him, and yeah, that we just go straight in there with you.
The thing is, it might be protected by passwords. And just not go stick the key in and voila.
Oh. Well, that'd be interesting.
I mean, we've already planned the day
But-
that it's going to happen. Ideally, we want it to happen when the snow has occurred.
Oh, yeah,
of the
definitely.
Most
maneuverability of
people
any
have
security
ID cards
forces.
now, so I feel like if I had an ID card, I could just scan the ID part, and I'll unlock the computer. That's usually how things work.
You know, these hospitals are pretty old
The
tech. Though.
hospitals, yeah, they're running on old tech, according
Yep.
to Guy.
So yeah, they could have a password, but I mean, I'm a doctor. I could pick like an older doctor, be like, I forgot the password again. Nancy, could you put it in? And then the nurse puts it in. I'm sure that happens a lot.
I mean, even better, what's the likelihood that they have it written on a post-it note attached to the screen?
No,
Oh my
pretty
gosh.
high actually. That's probably
Yeah.
a thing too. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that,
Very roll
yeah.
for that.
Quite a safe bet. From all the hospitals I've been in, which isn't a lot, but still, regardless of that fact.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
most
it-
government buildings do have the passwords like pretty hanging around, don't they? Really?
Fair
It's
enough, yeah.
probably in one of the doctor's offices. Like
Yeah.
probably every doctor has.
It's probably
one in their
password
office.
1, to be honest with you.
Yeah. That's
Us-
so.
So we're
Also,
not grabbing a guy.
No,
Might come-
we don't need to.
Okay.
We have a tech guy. He can make a fake ID with a picture off of the directory. We just have to
Off of
hack
Google.
the directory. Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay. So
Good old
then,
Bloogle.
Yeah, Google search
okay.
engine.
Well then,
Yeah,
let's go to the
are
director.
you going to create a fake doctor or take a real
No, I'm
doctor's?
just gonna take a real doctor who has the day off that day and go in as that guy. Or lady.
Yeah.
I could become a lady.
Ooh. Can you become me?
Yeah, I could become anybody. As
That's
long
really
as
cool.
they're the same size as me. I mean, I could become you,
why?
but a shorter version of you if you're taller than me, for instance. But
I mean, I'm 5'11". It's like,
Yeah.
is there like an error margin for your height?
I'm 5'9", so probably. Let's see, shape changer. You could change your appearance, voice, determine the specifics. Changes include coloration, hair, length, and sex. You can also I could adjust my height and weight, but not so much that my size. So I can't become a large creature.
Or
would
a
say
small.
medium.
Would
Yeah,
your
you can-
eyes look like normal if you were to turn into me, considering they're a side effect of my magic?
No, I can become a complete copy of you, with same eyes, same
That's
everything.
cool.
Wait, so can you become me? With fur?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
it's any
mean,
humanoid, I
Can
believe.
become any. of a scenario.
Any
Well-
humanoid that's medium as I am medium.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
To
not
be a
me.
medium
That's
version
the
of me.
reason that you are.
I can't become the goblin. I can't do that.
Yeah, or the giant
No.
warforged.
Why
Yeah.
would you? I mean,
Or the
nobody
Warforged.
wants to.
Oh, fair
Unless-
enough.
Isn't the Warforged medium? No, I still
Yeah,
don't think I
I
can
think
become
it's still
that.
a BDM.
Even if he's on the upper end of medium, it's still like he can become warforged.
That's handy.
I don't know if I
Destroyer
can
of
turn my
worlds.
skin into metal. I can probably make it hairy and furry.
Thing is, am I a humanoid? Oh,
You're a robot.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
It's
think
he
they-
said humanoid, so I'm not
I
actually.
think they are considered humanoids because aren't they like biomechanic? They're like a
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
They're like organic tech.
DM, can I become a Warforged?
Yeah, if it's medium, yeah.
It's like
Okay. There you go.
warforged or organic tech, so it would stand to reason.
But I can't duplicate anything that I've never seen before. So that's why I need a picture of the doctor.
Fair
There we
enough.
go. I put up
so,
the security camera.
Yeah, you're also gonna need the schedule, I guess, of the doctors.
Yeah.
For people
Yeah,
who
that's
are
why
away.
we have to hack into the directory to see who has the day off that day.
Roll intelligence I guess intelligence investigation for where they would keep the schedule, sort of thing.
Who?
Everybody here who wants to
Sky.
investigate, or
Whoever's
Sky.
doing the techie tech stuff should probably.
Oh gosh.
Assist the hacker. I shall.
I mean, what skill do you need to hack? I might even have enough.
Hacking
It
skill.
would most likely probably be like
Is it
records.
Oh.
Well, no,
It
that's
would
not
need my
like,
assistance.
oh,
Oh,
no,
it's
yeah.
Nat 20.
He doesn't.
Nat 20. Nat
Not
can't
20.
need the assistance.
Oh my
I-
gosh, I'm scrolling.
I have
Not
high
only-
wisdom and charisma and dexterity. I don't have high intelligence. I can't.
Not only do you find the person that has the day off, but they're actually scheduled to come in, but has also been rerouted to a different hospital and is now, I
Yeah.
don't even know. Like, how does that even?
For some reason, they're keeping blueprints on this server as well.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't even.
You
The server also has all the information and records that we already needed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you have access to the front desk already, and you figure the rotations would already be, that's where they would keep the rotations and things. So you just hack into the cameras, enhance zoom in on the old-fashioned like paper calendar that's in the
Oh, God.
reception. Where all the
Geez,
schedules.
They're so old tech, they're still writing it down on
Yeah.
paper.
Wait.
Yeah.
So we've got access to the cameras now.
We always had that. We always had that.
Yeah, he
To
hacked
some
it.
of
He
them.
hacked into the reception, but not all of the cameras. He's not got access to all the cameras. You actually get access to some more cameras because there's some cameras closer to the schedule that are much easier to see through. So you just quickly like hack them to get closer to the schedule board. You look through for a name that's taking the day off on the day it's snowing. And then you hop around the cameras in the, you find a name, you manage to look up what, you manage to, sort of, manage to like scan across all the doctors in the reception, and you find a Dr. Stevens. There's a Dr. Stevens. Is a young sort of dark, sort of dark skinned sort of man. Very he's a little shorter than most people. Like mustache, like very narrow eyes, glasses. Sort of wears, he's got this very fancy, like, he's got this lab coat, and he's got his little ID around him, sort of thing, and you sort of get a good image of him. And you show that to Onyx, I guess, or
Yeah.
and he has the day off tomorrow.
Well, I think we're planning it for slightly later on in the week.
So
Like,
yeah,
Whenever the
yeah, he has the
snowstorm
he
is,
has the
yeah.
he has the day off on that week as well.
On the snow.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's a he, his shift. Um, yeah. So so you get a good image of him, and you sort of you've also got access to like you managed to because in the reception they've got a backup like printer that prints out like the ID cards.
Mm-hmm.
So you've now hacked into the printer that prints the ID cards. So you can literally just print a new ID out, but however, someone will have to go and collect it.
Yeah.
When he enters, he can.
If we were to have fake Dr. Stevens walk in and get an ID
Yeah.
that's been printed when they arrive, that would
No.
mean that we have an ID card that's official.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They probably
And-
have like a locker room there too. And like, I mean, I'm sure doctors don't
Yeah.
walk in the door in their
their lab
scrub.
coat.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
their lab coat on. So
No, but yeah,
they
I think
take
they
it-
comment, but the ID card, keep it with him. So
Is Dr.
it might not be in.
Stevens- Is Dr. Stevens on shift at the moment?
Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe we can find out which locker's his.
Because it might be worth observing him at least for Leth, so we can gather more information about the Doctor. So it would make it easier
don't-
for the act.
Don't want to walk in with a cup of coffee and find out that he doesn't drink it.
That he
Yeah.
abhors.
He's allergic to it.
Fair enough. So do we want to do surveillance of him?
I think it might be prudent to do so.
So do you want someone to follow him in the street?
Just
Oh, no, I
on
mean, if
cam.
he's on shift at the moment,
Yeah,
we
can
can
just
observe him through the cameras. Any
Yeah, but, like,
mannerisms.
Like following him like outside of his hours might help
grant
us
more
know
insight
more.
into him.
Like it might help us know more about him, like what he likes and things like that.
Oh yeah, and then we could take him down so that he
No.
doesn't show up. Oh wait, no, okay,
He's already not showing up when we're doing the thing.
right, but he might.
Okay, we're going to be outside, us two, and if he turns down the street,
no,
we're going to
No.
Yeah.
knock him out.
No.
If he shows up,
We're not killing a doctor.
no, we're not killing him. We're just knocking him out. It's his day off. He's not supposed to go to the hospital.
Well, then why do you have to wait for him? That sounds weird.
That's
Yeah, I thought we waited until
That's-
it was his day off.
that's yeah. It's just in case.
precaution.
It's a precaution.
I mean,
We don't want him to go in, go to his locker, find out his jacket, his lab coat is missing, and then go, oh, where's my lab coat? And then see you walking like in his lab coat out the door.
so I mean, basically, you saying like we tail him on his day off to make sure that he doesn't go back into the hospital.
No, we tail him during the week to the day we're doing the thing, and during his day off, we can just wait for him, and if he turns down the street, we can just stop him or.
You would essentially be acting like security for the hospital in case he happens to show up.
Yeah. I was gonna say that sounds like a sensible idea. To be fair, like yeah, when we're
Why
when
would he show up? That he has the day off.
Like you can forget
He will
something
show
and
up,
go.
yeah.
It's just a if.
a precaution, yeah. I
Yeah,
was gonna say,
precaution.
me and fucking me and
There's
Curious could do that. Yeah.
There's a possibility that due to the snow, they may be understaffed.
Yeah.
Which would mean that
Yeah.
it would be more of a skeleton crew that we would have to be worried about, as opposed to a full set of guards and doctors.
No,
Less
I mean,
people
I
to be
don't know,
concerned
because
about.
accidents and injuries tend to happen more when it's snowing. That's the thing.
This is true,
So he's
but
more
if
likely to
the
get called
doctors are
in.
limited in their movement, then that would mean that we would have less people to worry about.
Yeah, that's true, because they'd be too busy, wouldn't they? Actually, as well. So yeah, it'd probably be easier to infiltrate now because it's snowing and they'll be busy.
This doctor heads to the nursery. So you're watching him. You're as they're talking. You're just watching them. This doctor is heading back from reception to the nursery younger children section. So
I knew it. He eats babies.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm pretty sure he's an OBGYN. Relax.
Oh, we can't, definitely can't kill a baby doctor. That would be the.
Okay, this is going to be a problem then.
Why? I don't
They're
think
not
that's-
killing him.
The
Yeah.
initial plan was
No,
to kill him
no,
anyway.
I'm not
Why is
talking
that
about that. Depending on what he does, you're going to need to do the same.
Oh.
yeah. If someone has a baby, that's gonna be a problem. Yes.
Well, no. The
If,
thing is,
if
he's not
someone
supposed-
walks in and they need
the thing
someone
is,
to do
he's not
the
supposed to be there that day anyway. The only way it become a problem is basically if someone sees you and be like, "Oh, Doctor Stephen or whatever the fuck in your face is. While you're here, can you give me a hand with this baby?" You're like, "Oh."
Sure, I can hold a baby. That sounds easy enough.
No, that's not holding a baby.
Delivering.
We need
No,
a baby otomy. That.
Right, you lean down and you look, and if it's coming out the right way,
Oh gosh.
do most of the work. We good?
I'm-
Yep, that's a
I'm
baby.
not sure that's the only thing you need to do, but sure.
Yeah, as long as it's coming out the
And-
right way,
and-
mom does most of the work. I'm fine.
And
Okay.
I'm sure you will not faint.
Nope.
I'm quite concerned if that's how you believe doctors work, everyone.
No, doctors are trained.
Yeah, the baby comes out the butthole,
Listen,
right?
I only need to
Do you
make
wanna
the illusion that I know what I'm doing. I feel like we'll be fine.
I guess, do you
So,
guys want to look through some more doctors who might be off that day and find another one? Is the question.
That might be reasonable.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what doctor we find. Either way, if there's an emergency and they call on me to do something, it's gonna be an issue regardless.
Yeah.
There's no doctor in that hospital that I will be able to do their job without any issues.
Fair enough.
Mm.
But there's less likely to be a birthing emergency that the doctor on hand can't already handle than, say, a gunshot wound, which could come in and I don't know what to do.
I
Just pull up-
suppose that
pull up
if
the
you are called in, you can say that you need to grab something, like some equipment or other, and then you can change form, can't you? How long does it take you to change form?
Instant.
Can you be a
When-
janitor?
You can literally just change form in an instant as you go round a corner and hide.
Yeah.
If you lose the jacket somewhere,
So you basically, if there's an emergency, you go, "Oh, hang on," and you go off.
yeah, hang on a moment, I just need to go and grab my
I'm going to go
second
wash
from
my hands.
locker.
Yeah, let me go
Or,
wash up.
guys, I could just be really quick and get what we need and leave before there's an emergency.
Speed is key.
Yeah.
It
Too
is.
bad we couldn't turn invisible and go in there.
But
mean-
anyway, you guys need to grab a lab coat, I guess. Then.
I mean, if there's the locker, I could just grab it out of his locker.
Yeah.
At the current moment, as you're saying that, ironic timing, he's actually coming off shift. He puts his stuff put his stuff in the locker.
Oh, perfect.
Lab coat included?
Yeah.
What kind of casual wear is he wearing?
He's got like a tweed jacket, sort of brown jumper, sort of white t-shirt. He has a small sort of tweed hat as well.
Does it have those elbow patches on it?
Yes, it does have those elbow patches. Now you say.
Oh wow!
He's a fancy motherfucker.
I'm apparently also a professor.
We get to dress up as
Professor of
nerdy
doctors.
as possible.
Professor, doctor.
Doctor, Professor, yes?
Well,
Professor of doctoring, Doctor, Professor, Doctor.
Sometimes doctors are also professors as well because they have a doctorate. You know,
Yeah.
they teach medical school.
Do you believe that it would be best for yourself to infiltrate alone, or...?
Probably, yes, unless he's usually seen with a lackey 24/7 walking next to him.
I mean, I was wondering if you might take an intern, but...
No.
Yeah, I was wondering just if it might be an idea to go alone or not.
Probably best to go alone. I mean, you guys can infiltrate other areas in case
Things go
we need
wrong,
a quick escape and things go wrong, but otherwise, no, I should definitely be alone. That will raise a lot of questions if I'm not.
I could fake a heart attack or something. Go in there and just cause a scene.
What? No,
No, my heart.
attacking a hospital.
I said fake a heart attack. Heart attack. I could cause a scene. Get everybody's attention while you run in.
No, that's gonna get one doctor's attention and a nurse, and that's it.
Yeah. By the way, the
Like goblins' lives don't matter.
Emergency in a hospital where you're gonna find a doctor for that emergency.
Side
Does
note.
nothing for us.
Side note. Do I have any idea how much tear gas is?
What?
This is completely off to the side. But
you would need to acquire some tear gas, but yeah, black market wise.
I'm wondering how much does it go for? How much does it cost?
Like you can get like a crate of 4 cans for probably like.
Who are we tear gassing?
Wait, why are you buying
200 gold.
No one yet. How much gold, GG? Sorry.
200.
300.
200.
Damn.
200 for 4.
I'll keep that in mind.
Wait, no.
What?
Why are we?
I don't. The future.
I don't know why you're gassing people, but okay.
You never know when you're gonna end up on a situation that needs you to throw tear gas.
I was thinking
gassing a hospital.
Yeah, I was thinking you was gonna gas a hospital. I was rather worried.
I'm not mad. I'm quite sane, actually.
Well, they almost did that in France, but sure.
I may not be from this plane, but I understand that gassing a hospital is a negative.
You're a monster.
Yeah. By the way, security-wise, there are about 3 guards on the reception floor with like trank guns, basically.
Now all I
like
need,
local security.
All I need now is for someone to find out exactly what his voice sounds like, so I can change my voice.
Okay, so you want me to tail him and then find how he sounds?
But you don't have to tell him to find out how he sounds.
Don't we want to know his hobbies?
No, I don't need to know his hobbies. I'm not becoming him. I'm him for like 10 minutes. That's it.
What if someone asks you, like, whatever?
If you're able to get close, you can ask him a couple questions. Like, you might run into him on the street. Pure coincidence.
Well, I can pretend I'm a reporter and record his voice.
I do have medicine, so he could have me on the earpiece in case anyone asks him any doctory questions, and obviously I can just do rolls and shit.
Fair enough.
Doctor, there's a child being birthed. How do we deal with it?
Well, we'll just tell him we're interviewing him for the paper.
No,
and that way we can record his voice.
Or can I just hack his phone and just give him a call?
Yeah, sure. You hack his phone and call him out. He's actually about to leave the hospital because he was packing up for the day, and you call him on the phone, and he picks up. Hello?
Hi, I hear you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault.
He goes, oh, god damn it. And closes his phone.
Hangs up the call.
Wait,
that's
that-
annoying.
That was out of character because I'm not the one on the phone.
Wait,
Sky's
yeah,
the
what,
one
what?
that's gonna say something. Sky's the
You were the first one that said anything, so that he had it on speakerphone. He was
Yeah.
waiting for us
Yeah,
to
I
say
was on
something.
speaker.
Yep,
That's not what we want to say.
that's canon. Nope.
Yeah, that's canon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But,
kind of now.
were you able to get anything from that? Damn it! I mean, that was a pretty clear damn it.
He said,
And
he
a
said,
damn it, I'm
hello,
good.
oh damn it, actually.
Yeah, that's. I know the pitch of his voice and tone. We're good.
Look, the opportunity
Sure.
was there. The opportunity was there. You can't do that and not expect me to take the opportunity.
Oh
Thing
my
is,
god.
you just called him, and I was like, wait, we need to do to have.
Come up with a script, and then no one spoke, and I was like, oh shit!
The thing is, I was thinking of something to say, and then you just
Yeah.
went in, and I was like, okay, fuck.
You just,
Ah.
just rang him, and I was like, wait, bro, weren't we gonna come up with something to say? And then it was like, okay, we've called him, now someone has to say something. No one said anything. I was like, oh shit, let's go for it then.
I mean, if it
Yeah.
worked,
It worked. I think it worked.
he
Do you
said
wanna
he
try
was able
call-
to get the pitch and tone. I
Do
don't
you want to try
know.
calling him again?
Nope. That's it. That was good. I got a tone and a pitch, a voice. We're good now.
Hi, sir.
You're going to sound like he's saying "God damn it" every time.
I don't believe that's how it works, but yeah.
Yeah, I think you did more, but sure.
Good afternoon. Lovely to speak to you.
I do have to point out that this isn't close to the. Yeah, if you steal his lab coat, he's probably coming back tomorrow, so. You
Yeah,
can't
no,
really
we're not
steal it
stealing it
now.
until the day, I don't imagine.
Yeah,
No, no,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not putting it back. I'll just put it on. Go to his office, get the files, put it
You-
back in his locker. Leave.
Yeah, you can steal it the day before the heist because he will be leaving then, so you could do
Well,
it
I
then.
don't need to steal it. I just take it out of the locker, put it on, put it back into the locker when I'm done. Walk out.
Oh, that's another thing. The locker probably has a key.
That's
Oh, yeah.
fine. That's fine. We can.
We can knock him out and
Do you
take
want my
it.
thieves too?
I could probably pick a lock. I'm dexterous.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah,
No,
someone
beating
did
up
put
a doctor.
not to help you guys too much, but someone else did point out janitor, so someone else could go in as a janitor and just.
Oh yeah, I said janitor.
Oh, I'll do Janna. I'll just be like cleaning bot.
A big machine guy cleaning.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he needs to be able to go to touch the ceiling. That's why.
yeah. I mean, let's put it this way. I mean,
He's got the reach.
I
and
could actually pass off as a janitor
trust
too.
me, I can.
I was
I
more
can sprint
I was
those
more
fucking
thinking that
in.
if you need to sneak another character in, go in as a janitor or find another doctor.
Our giant robot friend goes in as the janitor with his goblin assistant.
Yeah, I mean, we're there. There's quite a few times that people send us in to clean toilets. It's rather disgusting. I don't
The
know
robot
why.
has the reach. The goblin has the eye for detail.
Yep.
Okay.
And
And
also
and he
the
can do
lower
the
reach.
can reach
Um,
smaller things.
So the
In smaller things.
So, you're looking at the reception floor, the only computers you've accessed so far. You probably reckon that most of these computers are rather busy, and this area is very busy. If Onyx took, the information from the reception area, it's very high chance that a receptionist would not let him on, judging by what's happening. The receptionists are on the computers at all time. They'd be like, no, not now, and then he'd be stuck waiting, and then something could
well, I'm
happen.
sure I have a doctor's office I could use. Right?
Yeah, you need to find out where his office is, or where
No, that won't be
an
too hard. I'll
office
find
is.
it.
I mean,
Probably
then
somewhere
jump.
near the baby delivery area.
There'll probably
I'll
be
find it.
signs for it.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
Signs.
so.
Yeah, that should be good.
Worst,
Like
worst
they
case,
usually have signs for the wards as well as like the more higher up doctors would have signs leading to
Exactly.
their offices.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be perfect.
I mean, is this guy a higher up doctor? Because
Yeah. That's the
He
question.
is just one of many like baby doctors. He's not like the highest
I don't
like.
know. I had
Yeah,
a
I
tweed
mean-
jacket on. I feel like I'm probably up there. Probably
clearly
up
a
there.
professional.
Nobody
I
walks
mean,
into a place
so
with a tweed jacket if they're not up top.
He's
would it not say what whose office is what on maybe like the hospital floor plan? Because that's something. Yeah.
yeah. That's you would either have to go into the hospital and you might be able to find out that way, or you
I
would
was
have
gonna
to.
say, could our hacker friend not go in and like go onto the? I was gonna say, isn't he hacking into the database from the outside anyway through the shit Wi-Fi? Or
Yeah,
I need to. If, I don't need to. If
the floor plans for the hospital, and therefore the map. There's two ways of
oh
getting.
wait,
There's two ways of getting the
well
map.
no, we've got the security cameras
We
hacked,
got
don't we?
some
And we're
of
watching.
them, not all.
Only
yeah, we don't
only
have
in the
all.
like reception area, like nowhere
Oh
else.
right, I was gonna say yeah, we could just follow the guy and see which office he goes into, and obviously
And
boom, there you
also
go.
he's just left for the day, but yeah.
Bugger.
Do any
You
of you
there
happen to have any
there
like
are two
grappling hooks?
there are two ways
No.
of doing it.
Grappling guns.
You could either break into the place where all the blueprints in and take the blueprint for the hospital, so you'd know where all the offices are, or you can walk in, reconnaissance, and take notes and walk around.
Izuna, depending on what you want to do,
Yeah, that
I
might be a
I
good
can
idea.
climb up walls.
Well, no, no,
Well-
we could find the office easy. Me and fucking Gobbo boy, we go in as janitors, find out where the office is, like the day before, so then we can, let them know where the office is, and
Oh yeah,
Uh,
true. You can do that.
I
go
was
to a
wondering
turkey,
whether it
go
might
straight
be
to the office.
worth me and Curious, since we're not partaking in any active way, whether it might be prudent for us to go and see if we can hunt a serial killer.
I mean,
you
I
want
want to
to do that now?
Don't not include me. That was my goal. Remember?
Well, at least looking, like, starting to look. We're not
Oh,
going
right,
to,
yeah, no.
obviously not going to hunt it straight away,
Yeah, batter in then. I say go for it.
but finding
The guy's got a
leads,
with a chain axe.
we need to find a lead.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so so there's going to be a split party, two people walking around the hospital looking for stuff, I guess. Looking
Yeah.
for the wings and stuff, and another
Yeah, I
party
was gonna say.
investigating.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Will we need to roll for anything like that? It's just like we just go in and find where this guy's office is. We just go around clean the
It w-
hospital. Like literally,
w-
just do a shift as a janitor.
Yeah, you would have to do investigation. Who wants to be
Oh.
on what team? I guess then.
Sky, how easy would it be for you to create me a license as a private investigator?
I don't know what
It'd be-
can I do it?
yeah, you.
I mean,
I don't know.
You would.
I think it would be.
you need-
Wait.
You would be. You would.
help
You
with
would
that,
basically.
I know a
You would
dwarven
basically
guy
set
who's
up
in the
a
police force.
website for Jay as a private investigator, and you would also
Don't
have.
you need a card for that as well?
You
Oh.
need a lot. You would need to hack the private investigator. You need to get a license.
Nonsense. Just get yourself a badge.
Can I? Question for the DM. Can I just use my family history, family business, and trying to do it from the top?
What do you mean?
Like, since my family owns all the social media sites and the investigations, blah blah blah, stuff like that, can I just use like my identity and stuff, just trying to go it from the top and trying to go down? That route?
Fast track it.
Y-
Put in the application, then fast track it through using personal connections.
Yeah, I guess you could set up a ID for an investigator. The investigator would have to register with the guards security program because they're the only real people that are allowed to do anything. But he can still be private commissioned for people, but he has to register with the guards basically. That's
How hard would that be? would that
You
be-
could hack their records really, or you could, as you said, fake a investigator license, and then
Yeah, I can fake one.
fast track it up.
Mm-hmm. Would
Alright.
that work for you?
I don't see why not.
Sure, I can do that.
Just in case I run into any trouble whilst investigating. Make things
Mhm.
easier.
Yep. And I'll probably start doing that. Also, the 22 roll I rolled for investigating her coat, her bodysuit. Would that give me anything?
You would be able to. You might be able to copy the changing coat. You won't be able to necessarily do the invisibility because
Okay.
that's quite hard to do programming wise. But
Yeah, the invisibility was more of a secondary program. The primary program of the bodysuit was just the appearance changing aspect.
you could do what your ability has and have like camera blindness so that they can't be seen on cameras if they wanted to, sort of thing. That could definitely be possible.
So I can't change my outfit?
You could make an outfit with that program in it, yeah.
Okay. So I can basically use that feature as my class and then just change it to any outfit then? Basically like that?
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it possible to add more programs to my outfit?
Yeah,
at
he
all?
would have to make the programs, basically. But yeah. So.
Oh, can I put can I put
Camera
mage
blind.
armor? Can I put mage armor in that?
Well, you kind of already have mage armor. It wouldn't be.
No, in her suit.
I don't
Oh.
need mage armor. It wouldn't affect me because my tattoo gives me the same armor permanently.
Okay.
Mage armor is 13 plus dex, not 12.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Oh.
12.
Nice 13.
Mage armor could be good then.
Yeah, you could add that. Yeah. The only thing I need you to do is make a computer hacking check for me.
Am I able to assist, considering it's like
Yeah.
That is
magical
a good
tech?
question.
It's magical tech, and I'm proficient in Arcana.
I was more thinking for the what was it? Okay. Oh, it's for making the license, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's like faking and making the license, basically. 24.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
you can get that done within like a day.
Okay, yeah.
Awesome. Look at me, qualified detective.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, you can.
Dance, I'm already beating you in the detective department.
And
Yep.
also, the websites are
How-
easy
how
that you don't need to
dare
really
you.
make a check.
Okay.
Or you would have to. You wouldn't want to make her. How good of a detective? That's the question. Because if she's quite notable in her detectiveness, people might question it.
Mediocre, new to the scene, considering I'm
Yeah.
a foreigner.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I get
So
that.
yeah, you can easily set that up for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will only
You'll
like
never be as good as
that will
Timeless.
take you a
Sounds
day to
like
do.
a real one.
Okay.
Let's just establish a timeline. So, it'll take a day for the fake detective license.
Mhm.
Yep.
Why are we getting a fake detective license?
So that if I run into trouble whilst investigating a serial killer, I don't get attacked by the guards.
I have a badge.
You have a badge, I do not.
Well, you can use my. It's not like my name is on the badge.
How does he
Wait,
have
is
a badge?
I
That's
can-
my question.
Yeah, I don't think you would have a badge.
Yeah.
Because I'm a faction agent, I get a badge from my faction.
But
Oh.
aren't you retired now? So they would kind of no. I guess it would sell the
Yeah.
character.
It would still be the same badge. It's not like they change every year. Have you ever seen a police force with a different badge every year?
True.
I thought they would
Yeah, but
take
you
it back
turn it-
after
yeah.
you quit
Yeah.
or you
You
stop
turn
your
it in.
job.
You turn
Yeah.
it in when you
Yeah,
retire.
you do hand in gun
I
in
ain't
your
turning
badge.
nothing. I still got a badge.
He's a state-sponsored assassin.
Yeah, true. He is an assassin.
So it's a possibility.
Technically, it would designate you as an assassin probably on the badge. So that would be
Well,
a bit
he
of a
could
problem.
play it up that they've hired an assassin to kill the serial killer.
I can grab that.
Yeah,
I mean,
curious.
I don't know how well that'll work, but it is a possibility. Or we can go with the fake inspector badge, or Or you
We
can.
can-
Also
we
have
can
you
do
turn in
both.
all your paraphernalia when you retire, according to Hope as well.
Paraphernalia. What paraphernalia?
Gun and badge, I guess. Because
Well,
that's.
I have a lot of
Probably
guns.
like suit and stuff like,
I'm
or
an
clothes.
assassin.
Yeah, he is
They
an
don't
assassin.
take those.
Yeah.
Because, you might have one of those storylines where they gotta drag you back in after you've been gone for so long. It happens.
Yeah, of course.
It's like John Wick when he retired from the whole hitman business, and then they killed his dog.
90 guns. It's fine.
They killed his dog, so he made a return.
Yeah.
Exactly. You never know
You
when
don't
that
kill a
happens.
man's dog.
Anyway, I'm
Exactly.
gonna put a pause in this because it's 8:16 now, past the
So, yeah, fake
time.
detective license 1 day. How long would it take for the suit mods?
You for the
For the
armor,
programs.
mage
So
armor.
mage armor and the appearance changing aspect for Sky.
It would probably take him 4 days, I would say, to
Oh,
program
gosh.
mage armor.
Okay, so to program it in, it takes 4 days.
So 5 days of
And that's like 8-hour shift, assumably, unless he like crashes it, of course. Like,
Hold on, I do have
Regular.
another question. Why are we going after a serial killer? Is that really our job?
He's stealing people's eyes.
Yeah.
And he's
Okay,
attacking the homeless, and according to our Warforged friend, you don't do that.
No, it's not good. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just confused if this is really our job.
if
I mean,
it's
I
the
don't really have a
Well,
job. I'm not even from here.
It's not
My
the
job is
first time.
serving the people.
How does
Yeah.
your society even work? Like, it's so much simpler back home.
Oh, it's really bad here.
and it,
Like I thought we got like a bunch of missions to steal stuff and disrupt
Oh yeah, we have.
the
yeah, see,
hierarchy and
yeah, you have.
well, then I feel like helping them solve a crime helps them and
No,
really
wait.
doesn't
wait.
help
No,
us.
The thing
But
is,
the question is, what if he has been hired in order to kill the homeless by the
Yes.
state?
Oh, is that a possibility?
and that's
I mean-
why they can't catch him.
Hold
there's
on, I
always
used
a
to work for
possibility.
them. Can I roll something to see if that's ever happened before or something similar? Like
Yeah.
kind of check.
Does
Yeah,
our
sure.
assassin friend know if they hire people to kill the homeless?
I guess
Or
it
to
would be a history
disenfranchise?
check or insight with advantage because you would know probably.
Insight. Okay, with advantage.
Come on, Mr. Assassin Man.
25.
25.
Damn.
The whole taking the eyeballs and making it so thingy is a bit outside of their wheelhouse. They normally just beat them up or kill them if they've caused problems for the system. But you've definitely seen like they've. Sorry, someone.
What if it's a rogue? It's a
Uh,
rogue assassin.
Yeah.
Would I know
but
if it's like
but it's definitely not outside the possibility they make it look like an accident or make it look like something else, basically, or they just pretend that.
Okay, I guess
How
it's
many-
a possibility.
But
How
it's
many days
it's
is
a
it
bit
supposed to
it's a
be?
bit not it's a bit too extra normally. Taking out eyeballs is a bit extra for them.
It does sound extra.
would that be like
Yeah,
a
it
mafia
sounds a
type
bit
thing?
extra, but
How many days is it until the hospital
No.
infiltration?
Uh,
It was like a week, wasn't it?
a week, I
week,
think.
yeah.
Okay, so we
So-
can finish everything before that.
Yep.
Yeah, working on 8-hour shifts, we would have 2 days spare.
Mm.
Yeah. I can probably tail the guy during the
I
next
could,
5 days.
Yeah.
I could call the security office and see if they want to hire me to kill the serial killer. I mean,
That would be a good question to
probably-
ask, I suppose.
That would be a
Yeah.
good question.
and then it wouldn't be weird for someone to be poking around. No one would report that because
Now,
Yeah. No.
someone's
That's-
gonna report an investigator they've never seen before.
I wonder if I could just go
GG.
put in a job application and get a job
as a
within that week.
spellcaster myself, is it possible for me to enchant an item myself?
Yeah,
Like,
possible.
I just want to try and do a simple enchantment, which would essentially be a hood that literally makes it so that the wearer's face is shrouded in darkness. So literally, if they're wearing the hood, you cannot see their
A
face.
dodgy hood, got it.
Yep, dodgy hood.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna call it.
Definitely
Too. That's gonna be
something
the
you could
line.
do. I think we'll have to discuss that next time because it's
Yep.
gone over the time.
Okay, I'm gonna make a
That's
note.
it. Dodgy hood. He
Make
robs from the
dodgy
poor
hood.
and gives to the rich.
Alright, so that's gonna be everything. Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye,
Bye
stream.
stream. Goodbye YouTube.
Bye, stream.